What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. Big game today. Liverpool against Arsenal at Anfield. And listen, man, we need to go 3-point collecting today. I don't care. I'm not interested in no draw, no picking up a point, none of that. 3-point collecting. If we're going to win this league, we've got to overcome this hurdle, people. Big up to everyone locked in. Hope you're well today. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And hit a like on the video. Let's get, you know what, it's the last game before Christmas. Let's get 4,000 likes. We're aiming high, people. But big up to everyone tuned in. Hope you're well. Looking forward to this game. Well, I'm looking forward to it if we actually do something. Like, I'm tired of us going to Anfield and just rolling over like a puppy at Christmas and getting our bellies tickled. Turn up like a pit bull and start biting people. That's what we need to do today. No messing around and show what we're about. It's a massive game. I am looking forward to it. But we need to change this narrative. I'm bored of it now. I'm bored of us going to Anfield and just getting dealt with. Liverpool are a very good Liverpool team. They always will be under Klopp. But this is not the Liverpool, Mane, Firmino, Salah that was ruthless, that rip you to bits. They have got weaknesses that can be exposed. Before we get into it, big up to Beresford Productions, who's gifted 10 Curtis Shaw TV memberships. Big up yourself, 10 new members straight from the jump. And welcome to the 10 new members, of course. The members have gone through the roof over the last couple of weeks. I think we had 25 new members yesterday gifted, and we've already got 10 today. So big up Beresford Productions, and welcome to 10 new members to the community. Big up yourself. Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas. 2 days until Christmas. I've always said Arsenal are like Santa Claus. We turn up and hand out gifts. When a striker hasn't scored for ages, we'll turn up and he'll score. When we can't beat a team, we'll hand out, we'll go there and lose. No more Santa Claus. Today, we need to be the Grinch. We need to turn up and spoil Christmas for Liverpool. Don't let them spoil our Christmas. But big up everyone locked in. 1,000 of you already, and we've only just kicked off, so really appreciate it. And we got a few things to talk about. Exactly, and we do wear red and white like Santa Claus. A South African Scouser said you're holding 4 today, bro. I mean, I don't want to say too much because they clip you on here, so I don't want to say too much. But I'm telling you now, and I'm saying it, I'm putting it out there from now. When we played Man City earlier this season, I just believed we were going to beat them. It's like we were stepping closer to it, and then we got there in the end. I think today, I'm going to be honest, I hope I don't look stupid. I think today Liverpool will get clipped. I'm not saying we're going to pump you. It's Anfield. It ain't going to be easy. But I think we're clipping you today. But if it don't happen, I'll edit the video sometime tonight. Take that bit out, delete it, and bring it together and pretend we never said it. But I'm trying to clip you today, honestly. Santa Claus Crip Settings Friday. Yeah, you know, Craig and Day. We're taking everything. But anyway, big up. Looking forward to the game. Big up Brian. Brooklyn in the building. New York Settings. Merry Christmas, Curtis Cruz and the community. Thank you very much for that. He said 2-1 Gunners today. Smash and grab today. Come on, you Gunners. Let's go. Big up to you, Brian. Brooklyn in the building. And Tom said, if Arsenal wins, the media won't give them credit. Who cares about the media, bro? We don't need the media to give us credit. I've said it before and I've said it again. The media, they love Man United. They love Liverpool. Look at all the pundits. They're all ex-Man United, ex-Liverpool, few Tottenham. They don't love Arsenal, but we don't need them to love us. Forget them. Who cares about the media? That's why we create, you know, channels like this and other good content creators out there, because we'll give our own team the credit. We don't need them. When we're signing players, I don't check Sky Sports News. I check the good Twitter accounts. Mainstream media, you know, they do their thing and respect to them, but come on. We don't need to be the media lovey-doveys. I just want us to be successful. Big up, Tom. Big up, Sniper, who said, could be worse, Curtis. Could be Saeed. 3-1 Arsenal. Big up yourself. And don't go anywhere. Big up, Sniper. Of course, we're going to talk about Manchester United before we talk about anything else. before I set up the stream, I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know that Man United played this morning until just before the stream. I checked it and then I watched the highlights and I was like, it's just a typical Man United performance, isn't it? I don't think anyone's even surprised anymore. Man United were beaten 2-0 earlier today by West Ham. West Ham, I'm forever blowing bubbles. Jared Bowen. In fact, these two players who scored are two players that I keep talking about for two different reasons. Number one, I think Jared Bowen is quietly getting to a level where I think one of what you would call the big six Premier League clubs should probably be having a look at him. 27 years of age. He's a goal-getter, man. He's been playing up front. He's playing on the right. I think he's a very good Premier League right winger. And right wing is a pretty weak area at the moment, which is why we're so fortunate to have Saka. You look at right wingers at the other clubs. Man United with Toney, 90 million, awful player. You look at Salah, obviously, is a brilliant world-class player, but he's, 31, 32. You look at Tottenham, Kulusevski, not bad, but inconsistent. Chelsea have struggled there. Jared Bowen, I think, is a very good player. And second of all, Mohamed Kudus scores again. A player that, I think Arsenal could have very much bought in the summer. But it is what it is. I think the most damning indictment that you could say to Manchester United is that I don't think there's one fan that is surprised that they lost 2-0 today. I saw the score and I was like, yeah, probably expected West Ham to beat him. Man United have just got no personality at the moment, have they? What's your dad saying? He's a Liverpool. Yeah, well, it is what it is. We got to clip them up, man. Don't worry about that. Family gets put to the side today. We got to clip these lot up. But anyway, Ten Hag trying to get paid off and get himself sacked. He obviously, maybe he's got some debts to pay, man. He's trying to get himself out of there, but it is what it is. There's a few live games going on at the moment as well. They've just hit the 90th minute. So if you're watching this on playback and these scores have changed, Forest are drawing 2-2 with Bournemouth. Forest have had a man sent off. Tottenham are winning 2-1 at home to Everton. Fulham are losing 2-0 to Burnley. Luton are beating Newcastle. And obviously last night, Aston Villa drew 1-1 with Sheffield United, which was a massive, massive surprise. I fully expected them to be top of the Premier League. But it's different hunting somebody down than being the hunted. All of a sudden, the pressure, the expectation was on Aston Villa, and they didn't deal with it, So it's a little bit different when you're the one who people are chasing. But they are joint. I won't say joint top because we are top of the Premier League. Aston Villa are second on goal difference, but they have gone a point clear of Liverpool. Big up to everyone tuned in. We have got a little bit of time until kick-off. Obviously, we got just under 40 minutes until we kick off. This is, for me, the biggest Premier League game of the season so far. I understand fans of other clubs will say different because their clubs will be involved. But for me, this game is absolutely massive for more than one reason. There's a lot of history attached to this fixture. 1989, Michael Thomas, Anfield, and all of that stuff when it comes to Arsenal. I think Arsenal and Liverpool have got a rivalry, but there's a lot of respect there. Obviously, today, respect's got to go out the window. But, And I just think there's this narrative that Arsenal, for some reason, have hit this brick wall where they haven't been able to go and beat Liverpool at Anfield. When I said it on yesterday's stream, and I'm not over-exaggerating, there's times we've gone to Anfield and been beaten. But there's times we've turned this into the playground. The lunch bells rang, you've gone out there and you're whipping free kicks in the top corner in your Wallabies. Like, that's how we was moving back in the day at Anfield. Thierry Henry running off the pitch, running round Carragher. Pires bending it in the top corner. Patrick Vieira chipping it over the goalkeeper. We've done bits. Andre Arshavin running round like that. 4 goals. Julio Baptista. We was doing all sorts at Anfield. But times have changed and we need to change that narrative because we've been getting dealt with at Anfield. But the last couple of years, especially last year, we kind of felt like we should have won that game. We blew that game last year, 2-0 up, in control. Somehow we ended up drawing 2-2, and Liverpool probably should have beaten us in the end if it wasn't for Ramsdale. So we've got to handle ourselves better. And I just think the difference today could be that solidarity. I think last year we lacked it. We were 2-0 up, but we still felt wide open, like they could score past us at any given moment. I think Declan Rice gives us that protection to make life more difficult for Liverpool. That's what we need to do. As I said on yesterday's stream, I am creating a narrative, but also I am mindful of the fact that if we turn up today and don't perform to a high level, we will leave Liverpool with absolutely nothing. It's as simple as that. They are one of the best teams in the Premier League. They have one of the best managers in the world. And they have this reputation at that ground. If you go to Anfield and don't play well, you will get beaten. And you can get beaten heavily if you're not at it. You have to play well to beat them at Anfield. And this team needs to turn up. They definitely need to turn up. I'm not on Bleacher Report today. I'm back on there on Boxing Day, people. So I've got a couple of shows between Boxing Day and the New Year. So I'll let you know when I'm on there. But Boxing Day, I'll be on there. Let me read out these few messages, super chats and so on and so forth. Dr. Barron, the perfect anthem for Arsenal. Naz, hate me now. Well, the only reason it might not be, I love the song by the way, but P. Diddy's on the chorus. And if you've been watching the news lately, the way P. Diddy's going, you know, we might have to delete him from the playlist as well. He could be heading down that R. Kelly route if you believe. And you see the way 50 Cent's trolling Diddy at the moment. Diddy could be in a lot of trouble, so hate me now. But yeah, I hear you. I hear you. The lyrics are relevant. You can hate me now, but I won't stop. We can't stop now. Alexander said, big up Big C in the community. Do you think this could be season defining? I do. I don't like to point to one fixture as season defining because I always think at the end of the day, we could draw at Liverpool today. And listen, we could beat Liverpool today and still not win the league. We could lose and win the league. Who knows? But I just think sometimes as a team, you have to overcome a certain hurdle. You know, we did that this season by beating Manchester City. Now, it's going to Anfield, it's going to the Etihad and going and beating them in their own backyard. So, yeah, big up Alexander. Cooper said, Big C and the unit, simply the best channel on YouTube. I'm here for the dad jokes and the singing. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Listen, it's perfect. I'll be watching Home Alone tomorrow night. It's, you know, Home Alone or Elf. You know, something like that. Die Hard, that's a good one as well at Christmas. There'll be a Christmas film on. And a Happy New Year. You know what I mean? I have to add that in at the end. But big up Cooper. There'll be dad jokes. There'll be singing. Hopefully no meltdowns. Big up Rudolph. I cracked the Santa joke yesterday, so I'm going to leave it today. I think I've already leaned on that one enough. But big up Rudolph George. He said it's the midfield that wins us today. I hope you're right. I think last year, I don't want to blame Granit Xhaka because it's too simplistic to blame one player for what happened there. But I think what Granit did, it spurred them into life. I thought Anfield was quiet, they were flat. And sometimes a player just gives you a reason to kick into gear. Like, what? I feel like Trent looked at Xhaka and thought, this brother really thinks he's a baller like that. All right, watch what goes on now. And he got the crowd going. They scored before half-time, and it was a domino effect from there. I think with Rice, you know, you've got a better midfielder in there. So big up Rudolph. We'll give subscriptions today on the goals. More than happy to pay for the win, said LSU. Big up yourself, bro. South African Scouser, you need to relax. He said to us, you are Everton. I'm staying quiet. I just want to see you in the comments at full time. That's what I want to see. You're getting way carried away. But respect, I'll let you sit there and you know, we'll see what happens. Amaru, big up, bro. He said, big up the community for the spirit of Christmas and to my G Cruz. Missed his match reactions. Don't know how this evening might turn out. Will it be Santa Claus or Krampus? I told you, we need to move like the Grinch, man. I'm telling you, spoil Christmas for the Scousers, man. That's all we can do. Otherwise, if we turn up handing out gifts, wow. Bournemouth have scored 93rd minute. Devastating that for Forest, the hometown. They were down to 10 men. They've conceded 93rd minute to Bournemouth. But listen, make sure you smash the like button, people. Really appreciate you tuning in. Over 2,000 of you already. 44 on Twitch. Big up the Twitch gang. Big up the whole see you net. Big up yourselves. And in the spirit of Christmas, let's do what we need to do today and unwrap some gifts, you know. Big up Joe. It's a big up Curtis. I think Havertz will have a big game today. I can see him contributing physically. I haven't even spoken about the team yet. Let's speak about the team. That's a great question. What kit are we wearing? Well, they've tweeted the team lineup actually in the yellow kit. So we're in the yellow kit. And I don't like the yellow kit, but, you know, if we play and we win, who cares? Big win that for Luton, beating Newcastle at home, by the way. That's an incredible result. I actually got a feeling they've got a chance of staying up, you know. They've got that spirit at Kenilworth Road, man, that I think teams find it difficult there. They don't like walking through them back gardens to get to the change rooms. Big up Lawrence. He said, oh no, sorry, Louise, apologies. I was reading the wrong one. Louise said it was my 41st birthday on Monday. I'm hoping for a birthday Christmas miracle. Curtis, big up yourself. Happy birthday, Louise. Hope you had a great day. Let's hope this don't mash up the weekend and the Christmas, you know. And big up Jamrock Gunners TVL. Curtis, I'm not doing a watch along. I'm watching Arsenal win with the C unit. Big up yourself, bro. Always appreciate you tuned in. Solanke hat-trick. Always rated him. Did he bag a hat-trick? Did Solanke bag a hat-trick? I actually don't know who scored. Man like Dominic Solanke, you know. Hey, let's have a look. Forest 3-2. Solanke hat-trick. Well, well. I've always said, you know. Nah, listen, I'm not going to backtrack. But listen, fair play to him. I think that's 12 Premier League goals this season. He scored more goals than Jesus got last season. That's wild. Big up Lawrence, who said Solanke just bagged a hattie, bring him in. And K Armand TV said, why pray for Everton trending on X? Arsenal fans 120% confident ending the Anfield curse today. Let's hope so. Anyway, let's continue. People saying Everton were unlucky today as well. I think that game's just finished. Big up Whammo's gifted another 5. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Big up, Wham. 5 more Curtis Shaw TV memberships. Jeez, by the end of this season, you'll all be members. Members all over the place, people. Members all over the place. Big up to you. And let's grow the community ever bigger and better and stronger, people. So really appreciate that. Make sure you make yourself eligible in the settings on YouTube to allow yourself to be gifted these memberships. I believe if you haven't turned it on in terms of the membership acceptance, you can't be gifted. So make sure you get involved in that. And you know what? While we're there, spirit of Christmas and all that, I'm going to gift some memberships as well. Why not? Gift 5. There we go. Gift 5. Is that it? Did that even work? Did that work? Can you see that in the comment? There we go. There we go. It has worked. 5 more members. Welcome to the community. We're going to make you all members by the end of this season. Whether we gift them or we'll get there. 5 there. Maybe we'll gift some more if we win today. Community settings, people. Happy Christmas, everyone. Right. Let's talk about the team. It's the team we said it was going to be. It's the team we said it was going to be. And to be honest, I didn't want to see anything different, which is crazy because it's a team that has Kai Havertz in it. And 2 months ago, I would have never thought that you could sit there with a team that had Havertz in it. And I'd be saying that's the team we should be picking. So we've definitely come a long way, that's for sure. But listen, the Arsenal team, David Raya continues in goal. Back 4, Ben White, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba. Said it yesterday. This game, midfield battle and the fullbacks against the wingers is where this game's won and lost. Our 2 fullbacks will be gotten at by their wingers, right? There's no doubt. Zinchenko last season, he got rinsed by Trent. We all know it all went wrong down there. And Ben White in the last month has not been in great form. Equally with their fullbacks, Tsimikas at left back, I don't think is that good. He's probably better going forward. And Trent defensively is not that good. He's elite going forward. Ben White and Zinchenko have to perform today. They really need to. The 2 centre-backs are a brick wall. I think this season they've been the best centre-back pairing in the Premier League. I think last year it was Stones and Diaz. This year it's been Gabriel and Saliba. They're outstanding. The midfield, Declan Rice, Odegaard and Havertz. I look at Rice and I think, I know what I'm going to get from you in terms of performance today. There's no problem. Odegaard and Havertz are absolutely vital to this team. They need to work their socks off today. Odegaard needs to get on the ball. This ain't Fabinho in midfield, who is a monster, who has been a monster over the last few years. Endo, Szoboszlai and Jones, it's energetic, but there ain't no world beater in there. Odegaard needs to turn up and he needs to create. Havertz needs to physically impose himself, work hard, try and pop up with a goal somewhere. The front three, Saka, he's got the Rashford blonde on top of his hair. Just don't play the way Rashford has been playing this season because he's been stinking out the place. Saka, Martinelli, Jesus, the best front three in my opinion at Arsenal. We need a performance. Saka against Tsimikas. You need to cook him. I don't think Diaz will defend that much to help him. And Martinelli against Trent. I said it the other day. Trent going forward, in my opinion, is an elite footballer. Generational. Defensively, he can be got at. Make no mistakes about it. I'm happy with that Arsenal team. So let's go. The bench, sorry. Ramsdale, Kivior, Cedric, El Neni comes back. Nelson, Trossard, Jorginho comes back. He was out with illness, and Kettiot and Smith-Rowe. So it's an experienced bench. Is it good enough? Well, I think we still know we need to go into the market, but we definitely have experience, but do we have enough quality? If we need to win this game, Trossard, maybe Smith-Rowe, maybe Nelson, there isn't much else. But listen, I'm happy with the starting lineup. I think it's the best lineup we could have picked. Let me read these few super chats. We're being gifted more memberships. Brilliant. K. Arman said, sorry, resend. Why pray for Liverpool trending on X? Arsenal fans 120% confident of ending. When you said Everton, I was thinking, am I reading that right? But big up yourself, bro. Fabricator said, big up Jervy. Hey, relax. He said, big up the chat. Thank you for the great entertainment all year long. Hopefully, Mikel had the speakers loud enough in training. I'm excited. I said it. Don't you be playing You'll Never Walk Alone this year. We don't want that. And Frost said, we better not end up playing Disney princess football against these, man. I told you, DMX, Rough Riders, it needs to be solid today, people. Big up Frost Jr. More memberships flying around. Big up Bendova. He said he's gifted 5 memberships to the community. In fact, he's gifted them twice. So he's gifted 10. Big up yourself, bro. And he's been gifted. I believe you was gifted a membership, I think. I'm not sure. But big up yourself. 10 new members. We're all going to be members. I'm telling you, we'll get there. I'll see you when we get there. If we ever get there. I'll see you when we get there. I'm making sure I'm in a good mood now, just in case this doesn't go well. But I think it will. Mohammed, big up yourself. He's gifted 20 memberships. Jeez! Big up yourself. 20 Curtis Shaw TV memberships from Mohammed. His name's nearly Mohamed Salah, actually. Maybe it is Mohamed Salah. He knows they're going to get beat today. But big up yourself, Mohammed. Really appreciate that. He's gifted 20 memberships to the community. So just today alone, 10 from Ben, 20 from Mohammed. That's 30. 5 from me, 5 from Whammer. And we had another 10 before that. Oh, them ones have gone off. Who gifted the first 10? Forgive me. But yeah, we've had loads anyway. We've had absolutely loads. So big up each and every one of you for your support. Beresford Productions, there you go. Big up yourself. Really appreciate it. Memberships galore, people. What a community to be part of. There's no community like it. We're all together in it. I told you we're a dysfunctional family in here, people. But we're all here for the same reason. Kevin, welcome to the community. New member. Big up to you, Kev. Really appreciate that. And yeah, we'll do a member stream before the new year. I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about after today's game. And big up Cooper as well, who's gifted 5 Curtis Shaw TV memberships as well. Do you know what we're doing? It's like we're exchanging all the presents. We're having all the conversations before we get down to business. You know, when you open the presents, I ain't got no time to chat. I need to see what I've got, you know. So this is what we're doing now. This is the, you know, the starters and all of that. Big up Cooper. Really appreciate it as well. Shane said, big up Mohammed the GOAT. Gary said, I just became a member. And Ben has gifted 5 more memberships. Jeez, it's going crazy. I remember doing streams at the start with 50 to 100 people live. If I got 100, I was like, yo, there's 100 people live. Now look where we are. We're gifting out 20, 40, 50 memberships. So big up to each and every one of you, man. Really appreciate it. Noonan said, is listening to the Rocky soundtrack healthy? Rising up under the street. I don't know the words. You know you don't know the words to something, you just got to mumble. To survive is the eye of the tiger. Is that the one? There's a few in there. There's a few songs in there. Adrian! You know what I mean? What a film, man. What a film. Rocky IV's my favourite one. I remember when Drago killed Apollo Creed, man. I was devastated as a kid. You know, and you forget that films aren't real and, you know, they've probably just said cut. When he'd done Apollo, man, I was devastated. I was like, Rocky, you better go to Russia and get revenge on Ivan Drago, man. I was fuming. But yeah, what a film, by the way. But big up the community. Let me not go off topic. It's all going off. We're vibes in pre-match, you know. Pre-match vibes, people. Couple things to talk about before the build-up really kicks in. Big up Raway, Chiz, who is a new member as well. Big up yourself. Really appreciate that. Big up Frost Jr., who's gifted one Curtis Shaw TV membership as well. Really appreciate that. Ricky's gifted one as well. Big up to you. Profile picture there next to the Omri statue. And big up Freedom, who's become a new member. Freedom, I won't let you down. Freedom. And big up JD Free Sniper Wolf, who's become a member as well. Really appreciate that. Big up to all of you for the support, man. Amazing community. Nicholas, thank you for the super sticker, bro. Appreciate that. And Alex says, 3-1 today to the Gunners. It's a Havertz masterclass. Listen, we've been waiting for it. Havertz is improving. Today is a real test. Real test. Let's just talk about the Liverpool team before I crack on with some of these stories. Thank you to everyone who's contributing so far and all your comments and stuff like that. Is that by George Michael, that freedom? I told you, anything can happen. You can get DMX music. We can speak about Rocky. We can talk about Biscuits. I'm doing George Michael. You know, I was doing DMX records at the start of this. Now we're doing George Michael. It's crazy. Anything can happen. That's why we're a unique channel, people. But anyway, Liverpool team. Alisson in goal. Best goalkeeper in the Premier League. One of the best in the world, to be honest. Trent at right back. You need to target Trent. Trent, for me, I said it yesterday. I said it earlier in the show. I think Trent, on the ball, is one of the best right backs in world football. There's just no doubt about that. But defensively, he can be got at. We've seen Martinelli cook him like the dinner you're probably going to have on Christmas Day. And he needs to do that to him today. Trent doesn't want to defend. Make no mistake about it. Trent is a centre midfielder being played at right back. He don't want to be there. So you got to make him continually defend. What you don't want to do is allow him to go and support Salah and get in 2v1 situations. If that happens, you're in all sorts of trouble. You've got to force Trent to stay back and force him to defend. He doesn't want to do it, and that's what we need to do. Martinelli needs to damage him today. We need to get the ball to him quickly and high up the pitch. Konate and Van Dijk at centre-back. Listen, physically, Jesus ain't going to get no change out of them. What he needs to do is be clever, move away from them, play between them, drop deep a little bit. He scored a good header last season, so we need a similar performance. I think Van Dijk's been very good this season. Martinelli, lift your head. I really hope I'm not saying that today because he has been frustrating the last few weeks, if I'm being totally honest. And we need more end product. As I said, Tsimikas at left back. Saka's got to get at him. He's got to. Ben White's got to be brave and overlap him sometimes. The midfield for Liverpool. Endo, Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones. This is an interesting midfield. A lot of energy. But again, this ain't Henderson, Wijnaldum and Fabinho that had played together for years, that had the perfect balance, it seemed. This is a totally different midfield. I think Szoboszlai is a fantastic player. We were linked with him. And, you know, I think he's a player we need to keep hold of. He'll shoot from distance. But they can be targeted. Endo, 30 years of age, cost £15 million from the German league. I don't think he's elite. And Curtis Jones, a decent player, a little bit inconsistent. He has got a decent run. He can get forward. But he's not a world beater. Front three, Salah, Diaz, Gakpo. Again, Gakpo and Darwin, both quite inconsistent up front. When they've played, they've gone with Gakpo today. Diaz, a good player. He's been inconsistent as well. Mo Salah, you've got to restrict the amount of chances he gets. You know, it's as simple as that. Salah has to be restricted. He's not quite as quick as he used to be, but he still knows where the back of the net is, and we got to restrict him. Liverpool bench, Kelleher, McConnell, Clark. Genuinely some players on the Liverpool bench I don't know. They got a lot of injuries. Gravenberch, Gomez, Darwin Núñez, Harvey Elliott, Bradley and Kwanzaa. So Gravenberch, Darwin, Elliott, they're probably the guys they'll turn to if they need a goal. Red or green grapes? Bro, it has to be red grapes. Surely. They're sweeter, man. It's got to be red ones, surely. But yeah, we got to go for them. No McAllister for Liverpool. And obviously Gravenberch has been suffering from fatigue. He's been dropped down to the bench. And obviously no Andy Robertson, who's been big for them. So listen, Liverpool have got danger. The danger's going to be, can we overrun them and keep the ball better than them in midfield? What they do have is a lot of energy in midfield. So Bosley gets about the pitch. Jones is energetic. Hendo will try and sweep up. I'm looking at Odegaard thinking, you've come here multiple times and Fabinho shut you down. You're playing against Endo today, who is a workhorse, but he's nowhere near that level. Odegaard needs to be dealing with him today. He really does. King Buck said, best community on the whole of YouTube. C-Unit to the world and back. Love you all. Big up, King Bucks. Love conquers all, people, you know. That's what they say. Anthony, big up for becoming a new member. Really appreciate that, bro. And he's gifted 2 Curtis Shaw TV memberships as well. 2 different singular ones. Big up yourself. Welcome all the new members. 3,250 of you in the chat. 58 of you on Twitch. Big up the whole C unit. And listen, before we get into the game, the build-up's flown by with all your comments and super chats and everything. So big up to all of you. Massive game. We're looking 4,000 likes today. I'm telling you, for me, this is the biggest game of the season. Couple things to talk about. Bit of transfer news, this, that, the other. He's doing a Mudryk. Ivan Toney's doing a Mudryk. What did he do the other day? He put a picture up on Instagram of him watching Arsenal and then at a Declan Rice. 2 hours later, he deletes it. Agents probably said to him, that's not a good idea. People at Brentford won't like that. You're encouraging rumours to Arsenal. So he deletes it. What does he do yesterday? A story goes out on Instagram linking Ivan Toney with a move to Arsenal in January. What does Ivan Toney do? He likes the story. He likes it. Everybody sees it. Everybody's photoshopped it. And then about 3 hours later, he unliked the story. He knows what he's doing. He's doing one of 2 things. He's either trying to get the move or he's trying to get the new contract. I think he wants the move, but if he doesn't get the move, he'll probably take the new contract. I think he's playing the game. And I agree with you, LSU. When a player almost makes it so public that he wants to go to a club, I almost think you're not going to get the move because you're probably annoying people at Brentford, first of all. Because Brentford will be saying, well, you've just been banned for 6 months. We've stood by you. We're offering you a new deal and you're out here liking pictures and hyping up Arsenal fans for the move. So maybe he's just trying to put pressure on Brentford. But I don't buy into it. When it was Mudryk and Caicedo, I got excited because I thought we were signing them. But after seeing what happened last time, I don't even buy into it. I'm not even bothered if Ivan Toney likes a story. You either sign him or you don't. That's it at the end of the day. I just think, behind closed doors, Arsenal must have had conversations with his people. Whether we're going to go for him or not, but it's like there has to have been interaction to have seen whether it was possible. But it is what it is. The second part of this story, actually, that I wanted to show, if it is still there, I hope I haven't gone off it, was this bit here from Rudy Galletti, who's not always the most... oh, the goal thing's going off again. Why is that? Maybe it's a good sign. Maybe it's because he needs to come in and score goals for us, so the goal just goes off by itself. Rudy Galletti's put out a story. Arsenal are considering to make a concrete attempt for Ivan Toney. Arsenal, after taking the first steps with the player's entourage, could start the negotiations with Brentford soon. The contract of the England striker expires in 2025. I'm not going to talk about it for too long because we're only 14 minutes away from kickoff. And this ain't the day to get too much into transfer stories and so on and so forth. I think he wants the move. I think we've probably spoken to his entourage. I've said it before and I've said it again. I'll be very, very surprised if we go for Ivan Toney in January. I don't think Arsenal are going to go for a striker unless we sell somebody for a good amount of money. And then maybe they will change. So what they're probably doing, Arsenal, is doing their due diligence. They would have spoken to his agent. They would have spoken to Osimhen. They would have said, look, this is the 3 or 4 strikers. Speak to their agent, see what the situation is. Osimhen's agent will say, listen, new deal. In the summer, we'll go if somebody pays the release clause and it's the right club. Toney will be saying, if you can agree 60, 70 million with Brentford, we would go. If not, we'll stay until the summer. I think they've had conversations, but I just don't think Arsenal are going to spend 70 million on a striker in January. I hope we do, but I don't think we will. I think the move will be in the summer. I agree with you. You know, people saying get creative, give them Eddie and Nketiah plus cash. Give them Nelson and Eddie. There's players they would take that would be valued at least half of what Toney is, but... You know, when's the last time we did a swap deal? It was Mkhitaryan, Alexis Sanchez, and that was a disaster. Swap deals are very hard to do. They're very complicated, so we'll see what happens with that. Let me read out these few super chats. Zaneid said, big up Curtis, midweek streams always keep me going towards the end of my work day. C-Unit, big up yourself, Zaneid, really appreciate it. And listen, anything that makes the work day go easier is always a positive. Big up Cormac said, Curtis, my major worry is Zinchenko and Ben White being roasted and Odegaard going missing. Do you share my fears? Would Daichi fix up Odegaard? I mean, listen, mate, I can't rely on Odegaard. You know, he only turns up when it's sunny and we're in England. It's freezing. You know, I just drank some petrol before coming on the stream. You know, we eat bricks, we eat wood, we eat concrete. But Merry Christmas to the community. Odegaard, come to Everton, mate. I'll sort you out. We've got real men up here. Calvert-Lewin, he's been out for 6 years with a broken toenail, but he's back now. He's performing. Big up man like Enos, who's gifted 1 Curtis Shaw TV membership as well. Big up yourself, bro. And Samuel said, the hairline is back. For a minute, I thought I was looking at the Spurs bridge. That's so a cotter. Yo, relax yourself. Samuel, big up yourself, bro. You're the crazy cousin from out of town, you know. I'm telling you. But big up yourself. I told you, man, the baby hairs. We're hanging on, people. When times get tough, 2 options. Full-time hat or we go turkey. Until then, I'm still here. Cocoa butter and bottled water. I'm telling you, people. That's the recipe. But big up Samuel each and every time. He's a troublemaker, man. Anyway, let's look ahead now. Game time. Forget all the transfer news. I was looking through some stats. For those of you who like a stat. In the Premier League, I don't know if I'm mistaken here. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Arsenal have not beaten Liverpool at Anfield. Was that 2000 and... Hold on. It's gone off the screen. Where is it? I believe it's 2012 since we last beat Liverpool at Anfield. Yeah, March, there it is. March 2012. The last time that Arsenal beat Liverpool at Anfield in the Premier League. Absolutely crazy. Was it Podolski? And it's a ridiculous stat. Absolutely ridiculous. 11 years since we done them. Diaby masterclass. How can you go 11 years without beating them at their stadium? That's absolutely crazy. This is literally our this is our most difficult away ground in the whole of English football. I don't know how we've turned it into such a... But listen, the crazy thing about that is they had a period where they weren't even that good. And yet we've still made it an absolute disaster. In fact, there you go. It was September the 2nd, 2012. There you go. Podolski and Cazorla. We beat them the season before when Van Persie scored 2. I think that was when Alex Song chipped it over and it was a side foot at the near post. So, yeah, September 2012, Cazorla and Podolski, I think was in that blue and black kit. Listen, it's time to smash up all them records. I don't care. I'm not giving the team the excuse of Oh, it's Anfield. Man United went there last week. I know they didn't win. They stunk out the place and got a draw. And if Højlund could have finished, they would have beat them last week. So I'm not giving this team that excuse anymore. You want to win the league. You told us trust the process. Part of the process is you go to Stamford Bridge. You go to the Etihad. You go to Anfield. You go to Old Trafford. You go to the Bernabeu in the Champions League. And you start clipping these teams and beating them. Would I take a draw? Listen, I said it. I'm being greedy. Because of that record, I want the win. I'm only accepting the win. At the end of the game, a draw would not be a terrible result, but I'm here for 3 points. I'm here to collect. They ain't paid their debts, and the bailiffs are at the door. We're coming for the sofa, the fridge, and the TV. Pay your debts. 3 points, people. We need to collect today. So, I am starting to feel nervous. I'm excited. This, for me, is one of the most exciting games in the Premier League. But the problem is, usually, we're conceding goals in it, which makes it the problem of the game. At the Emirates, we can beat them. Away from home, we struggle. Crazy Game said, I got a membership. Thank you to Beresford Productions. Big up everyone who got gifted. No Firmino, no Jota. Obviously, Firmino's left. But what I'm saying is they were the 2 players that consistently scored against us when we played Liverpool. So hopefully, you know, we can deal with them a bit better. Vegas Gunner said, worried about Rayo. He's short, and if they spam crosses. I think corners today are going to be a big problem. Trent is going to whip crosses in. Konate and Van Dijk are massive. We are going to have to defend so well from set pieces. Trent's got a great delivery. Them 2 centre-backs. Our goalkeeper's 6 foot, which is very, not very, but it's small for a modern-day goalkeeper, man. Do you know what I mean? So, and we've seen he's not the most commanding when it comes to crosses. Jerome, big up to you, bro. Said, big up Big C in the C Unit community. Looking for an early Christmas present today. Come on, you Gunners. No draw. Queens in the building. QB, Southside. A big up Joe said, big up from South Texas, Big C. Call me crazy, but if we don't get a striker in January, and we get a midfielder, stick the giraffe up top, rather him than Eddie. Yeah, listen, I think Havertz has got potential up there as a link-up / target man. I would rather Havertz up there than Eddie. Melvin, been a member for 7 months. Big C, we need to be on to Endo. Yeah, Endo, who is a decent player. I don't want to talk about him like he's any player, but he needs to feel the force of the Premier League today. You know, I think he came from Stuttgart. He's 30 years of age. You know, he's got his move to Liverpool. We need to show him what the Premier League's about. And Odegaard needs to be clever. He needs to get on the ball, get between the lines, start picking passes, and get Endo panicking. That's what he needs to do. We have got 5 minutes until kickoff. Anfield, under the lights. I've said it before and I'll say it again. That ground is historic. It's got great history. There's no doubt great tradition. It always starts off noisy. That's undeniable. But what I'm saying is, people, that ground is not as loud as they make out. But what you have to do, you have to see off that first 15, 20 minutes. If you allow them to get going, it's a long day or long night at the office, right? It really is. If you go there and don't concede early and start to build your way into the game, it gets progressively quieter and quieter. People are even saying now that they turn up the speakers to make it louder in there. But listen, it doesn't matter what I say. As I said, we haven't beaten them in the league for 11 years. This is a massive game for both teams. Briefly looking at the Premier League table, Liverpool are now 3rd. Aston Villa went a point clear of them. Arsenal are top, but there's only a point separating us. Remember, whoever wins this is top at Christmas. And I don't know, just psychologically, you want to be top of the Premier League at Christmas. It's like an artist being #1 at Christmas. It's massive. You know what I mean? If Liverpool win, you know, they go 2 points above us. If we can win today as well, not only does it put us 4 points clear of Liverpool, it also would put us 6 points clear of Manchester City. Now, obviously, no, in fact, more. 8 points clear of Man City. They would have a game in hand. The players are walking out on the pitch. Let's get this off the screen. It's time for the build-up. We've got 4 minutes until kickoff. This game is going to be massive. I am so hyped up. I purposely didn't wear the home kit. I thought I would wear this because this was like the burgundy and gold, you know, when we was at Highbury with Henry. I'm trying to bring that spirit, you know, and we used to clip Liverpool up them days. So I purposely didn't wear the home kit. Big up, Elliot. Big up to everyone locked in. 3.5K. Hit the like, subscribe. Let's get the likes up. We're looking for 4,000 likes today. No messing about. This is the biggest game of the season for me. This is absolutely massive. We're nearly at 1,000 likes already. Let's hit 1,000 pre-kickoff. We're at 900 already. And subscribe if you haven't already, people. We're in subscriber-only mode. Joe said, is Rice the difference in the minefield today? I think he is. And I say that because if you look at the 3 Arsenal centre mids and the 3 Liverpool centre mids, I would say Declan Rice is the best midfielder, probably along with Odegaard. I think Szoboszlai's got that potential as well. But consistently this season, Declan Rice is the best midfielder on the pitch at the moment. He's probably been the signing of the season in the Premier League. So, yeah, we hope. I said it yesterday. Gabriel, Saliba and Rice, it's like the Bermuda Triangle. You don't want to go there. You ain't coming out. Listen, I'm looking forward to this game, but I just hope these lot don't mash up Christmas. It's going to be loud. I always said I don't like Arsenal playing in this kit, but, you know, maybe we'll confuse them. Ulrich, thank you for the super chat. Killer Kai scores the winner today. Mark my words. Listen, I'll take it. If he scores the winner today, green screen, and listen, I might even put him on the back of a shirt just for banter. That would be a great moment. Big up Salman Rosso. Big up yourself. He wants Mbappe at Arsenal. I agree with him. He's gifted 10 memberships just before kickoff. Big up yourself, bro. Always gives great contributions in the member streams as well. So I really appreciate that. Good vibes. 10 new members a minute before kickoff. What more do you need, people? We're about to start. Hit the like button, subscribe, get your comments in, give me a score predictions. I predicted 2-1 to Arsenal. I'm going for 2-1. I think there'll be goals. Declan Rice is giving the talk in the circle. I told you, he's the skipper without the armband. But listen, there's no worries with that. We've got different kind of leaders in this team. Odegaard leads by example in terms of give me the ball. Declan Rice maybe more vocal. Zinchenko talks as well. Give me a score prediction. Don't worry, man. Don't worry, man. I wear dressing gowns on stream sometimes. You know what I mean? Just come back from football. And it's Arsenal dressing gown anyway, innit? Get the badge in. Where's the badge? Oh, you're on the wrong side. There it is. We saw it. What are you saying with that? With that Jude Bellingham trim?
Yes, sir.
What are you saying?
Looking fresh.
Looking fresh for Christmas?
Yes, sir.
Give me score predictions, bro.
I'll go 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal, yeah? Yeah? All right, I'll get you back on after.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Right, big up. We're about to kick off, people. Get your score predictions in the chat. We're underway. Here we go. There's no turning back. No letting go. No holding back. We're in. He's going for 2-0. I'm going for 2-1. Let's go. We need to go 3-point collecting, that's for sure. Yeah, he got the fresh trim, man. I had to take him HD cuts for Christmas, man. He got the Bellingham trim. Here come Arsenal early on. Saka up against Van Dijk. There's about 3 players on him. Good ball in. Bounces around. Jesus deflected. Oh, what a start. Goes out for a corner. Come on. What a start. Vamos. Corner to Arsenal. Look how scared they are of Saka. Blonde Saka, you know. They had to put 3 players on him. Alisson there. Palms it out. Edge of the box. Jesus volleys it. It's blocked. And goes out for a corner. What a start inside the first 30 seconds. Saka rocking the blonde hair. Rashford ruined the blonde hair. He went blonde and he went downhill. Saka's going to show you what it's about. Come on. Corner to Arsenal. In swinger. Saka. Can we score early? Whipped it. Flicked on. Oh, Alisson collects it. Half a chance. Great start, by the way. And now Liverpool have the ball. Their first attack. What a start. Hey! Martinelli gets away with that. Finds Odegaard. Come on. Let's go. Jesus, left-hand side. That's what he's got to do today. Ah, that is a poor pass, Gabby, man. Looks for Havertz and Alisson collects it. Right, let's take a breather. Lively start there, man. It's about time. We've been starting slow for a while. Anyone worried about Raya, said Richard. Well, hope and pray for the best. Hope and pray, hope and pray. That's all we do, man. Hope and pray that he comes and collects his crosses. Big up all of you locked in, man. Big game. And we know there's going to be drama in this game. Liverpool playing out from the back. Konate's a good defender. I think he's a little bit clumsy, a bit rash at times. I think Jesus will move around a lot today. You're up against Konate and Van Dijk. They're two giants. I think Jesus got to be clever, move in and around them, drop in deep sometimes, make it difficult for them to pick him up. Big up Omar. See you, Nick. Bakayo, sniper, demolition man settings. Come on. Havertz, good skill, wins a free kick. Come on, Havertz, lad! Go on, Havertz! Killer Kai, they're calling him. Kai Havertz. Who's that on the floor, man? Szoboszlai. I don't wish injury on anyone, but if he has to come off, I won't be upset. Let's just put it that way. What happened there? Havertz. Oh, gets it caught under his foot. Does Konate there. Ooh, Szoboszlai's arm gets caught underneath Havertz and he lands on it. He's in pain, but it looks like he's playing on. Free kick to Arsenal. We've made a good start to the game here. Crossing situation. Odegaard to whip it in. Big up Monzier who said, I'm a member, people. Big up. We need a quality delivery from Odegaard here. Left-hand side. Probably about 40 yards out. Centre-backs are up. Havertz is in there as well. Odegaard whips it in. Flicked. Yeah! Gabriel Magalhaes! Is he onside? Magalhaes heads it in! The new hairline! The new teeth! And now he heads Arsenal in front! Get in there! The only reason I'm not going crazy, please tell me he's onside. Please tell me he's onside. Gabriel Magalhaes has headed Arsenal into the lead. Is he onside? That is on. That is on. Don't you dare tell me that's offside. That is onside. If that... Oh, no. That's on, man. If they give that offside because of his shoulder's in line with that guy's arm. That's a goal. That is a goal. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do this to us. Don't ever tell me that's offside. Never in a million years is that offside. He's in line with him. His arm's sticking out. His next... What are you zooming in for? I could tell you without zooming in that's onside. They better not do this to us. Don't even try it. What are you zooming in for, mate? You can see there ain't enough evidence there to overturn that. If they overturn that, that's a goal, right? That's a green line. Yeah! Get in there! Vamos! See! Let's go! 1-0 to the Gunners! Gabriel Magalhaes heads Arsenal in front. Get in! Let's go! Come on, Gabby! Yes! Get in! We deserve it. Great start to the game. Gabriel Magalhaes gives Arsenal the lead. Yes! That's how you silence this crowd. Great ball in from Odegaard. What a header, Gabriel. Unmarked. Yes! What a start that is, people. 1-0 up inside, what, 4 minutes? 3 minutes 27. And it's Arsenal. Arsenal FC. We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. He's unmarked. What a header, Gabby. Take that, Alisson. It's a girl's name anyway. Big boy Brazilian. Look at Gakpo. Oh, he curls it in with his head. Straight off the new hairline from Turkey and in the back of the net. Bang! What a start. Come on. Go for him. Let's get the second one. We did this last year, so we can't relax. This is his first goal of the season. Get in! LSU has given 5 memberships. Can you turn the heat off? It's too hot. Oh, yes! Come on! I don't want to get carried away. We've been here before. Here come Liverpool. Karma. Man of your word, LSU. Big up yourself, bro. Appreciate that. He said memberships will be gifted when the goals go in. Here come Liverpool. Too easy! Well done, Deckers. Saka, you should stop the cross. Tsimikas whips it in. Zinchenko clears it. Well done. We're under a bit of pressure. Jeez, what a start. Odegaard assist was legit, man. Proper ball in. Whips it in. What a start. Buying memberships all day. Don't worry, man. It's worth it if we win. Just end the game. We need that referee from AFCON. Just blow full time. We've seen enough. Defenders scoring. It's a good sign. You're right, Jay. You're right. Ref! Get him off! Tsimikas has caught Saka with a flailing arm. Referee's blown the whistle. VAR! 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 I hope he caught him with his elbow. I'm sorry. I know you'll be hurt, Saka, but I want him off. Come on. Hope it's the elbow. I mean, it's a bit naughty. I don't even think he'll get a yellow for that. I mean, he ain't going to get a red for that. He's pushed him in the face. It's a bit naughty, but I think it could be a foul, though. But no, he's doing a drop ball, giving the ball back to them. I wouldn't even give it back to him. He slapped him in the face. What's he doing here? They're having an argument. Van Dijk clips it forward. Looking for Diaz. Ben White, you're on the wrong side of him. There we go. David Raya has it. Just get rid of it, mate. This ain't the day for pretty passing out from the back. Raya clips it long. Goes out for a throw on the halfway line. Whew. I tell you what, it's been a lively start to the game. Big up Jamie Gower, who's now a member. Really appreciate that, bro. What a start. Hit that like button. 3,500 of you. Boston said that's a red. It's not a red. I've got to be... Oh! Havertz! Oh! They nearly gave the ball to Havertz. He couldn't quite reach it. Stuck his leg out. Oh, Jones gave the ball away there. Havertz could have been in. Couldn't quite reach it. Put them under pressure. The thing that we've learnt with Liverpool, 1-0, it's not enough. 2-0 wasn't enough last year. But I think we're more solid this year. Owner said, Big C, I fear the officials. I always say really good teams, right? You've got to almost take it out of the officials' hands, you know. Don't give them any stupid reason to send you off, give a penalty, and try and keep that crowd quiet and try and score another goal. Here come Liverpool. Diaz gets it out to Mo Salah. We've hardly mentioned him. We don't want him in this situation. Come on, man! Be stronger than that, Havertz. Rice wins it, but Liverpool have the ball back. Big up Philip. We said Christmas greetings. Now's the time. Come on. Leave her pool. I like that one. Leave her pool. Ball over the top. Looking for Trent. You got to get there, Gabby. What's that? Goal kick. Come on. Yeah. Battle of the high tops. I think it's a goal kick. Well done, Gabriel Magalhaes. Great start to the game for Arsenal. 10 minutes gone. What a 10 minutes, by the way. Nearly scored after 30 seconds. And we took the lead after 3 minutes. What a start to the game. David Raya smashes it up long. Liverpool win the ball back. The only thing I'm noticing, we're struggling to get the ball a little bit now. Liverpool keeping the ball too much. Ball over the top, looking for Diaz. 1v1 with Ben White. Go to the ball! Good block, Ben White. Well done. I thought he made that a little bit easy for him. He's getting him close to the edge of the 6-yard box. It's actually really good defending in the end. Forces him down the line and blocks it. I'm telling you, Saka and Martinelli are going to have to work hard today. They really are. You don't want to see... How often do you see Saka 1v1? Not that often. Diaz had so much space there against Ben White. Tsimikas corner. Away swinger. Headed away by Gabriel Magalhaes. It's up in the air. They're scrambling it away here and Saka clears it. We're under a bit of pressure. We've got to see them off. Here's Trent Alexander-Arnold. 35 yards out. Whips it into the back post. Overcooks it and it goes out for a goal kick. Let's take a breather. You don't want to allow him the space to keep putting that ball in though. You don't want to let him. They gave him so much time to cross that in. Goal kick to Arsenal. Take a breather. All these corners, goal kicks, whatever you get, take that extra 5 seconds. They mount up. We need to grow into the game a little bit. I don't want us to do that thing where we score and then we go, oh, we'll protect the lead and not get forward. Nah, still try and hit this team on the break. Big up penalty spot. We need to keep pressing, sitting too deep. End the stream, said Sampan. Lock it off now. Just give us the points. Kimani said, Curtis, you're my guy. We need to keep this lead. We need to add to it, bro. We need a second. 1-0 at Anfield's not enough, in my opinion. Second damages them. High ball in the air. Van Dijk wins it. Liverpool getting the ball too much. We're not able to get possession. Ball down the line. Poor pass. Salah can't keep it in. Throw into Arsenal in our own half. Zinchenko to take it. Settle things down now. We haven't had much of the ball in the last few minutes. We need to now calm down, relax. You've took the lead. Ball's up in the air. Martinelli challenges. Odegaard, here we go. Can we hit them on the break? Saka, lovely touch. Finds Martinelli. This is half a chance. Lift your head. He does lift his head. Gabriel Jesus puts it over the bar. Half a chance that, Gabby. Half a chance. Would have liked to have seen him hit the target there, but there's the warning sign. Look at the way Saka turns Tsimikas. Martinelli, I always say lift your head. He does lift his head. I don't mind Gabriel Jesus hitting that. You just got to get your head over the ball there and hit the target. Tsimikas here, too much space. Whips it in. Ben White heads it out for a corner. No, he keeps it in. Curtis Jones. I think that's too much time. Endo whips it in. It's high. It's flicked on. It's Salah. Side netting. Oh, dear me. Poor defending. That's too easy. What I noticed against Man United last week with Liverpool, they spam crosses galore. If you look at this ball, Zinchenko should drop back 5 yards. You've gone to Gakpo and then left Salah free at the back post. He could have quite easily scored there at the near post. He didn't hit it well. He's got to defend better there, Zinchenko. You've got to allow Gabriel to go 1v1 with Gakpo. You can't leave Salah free at the back post. He's gone 2v1 and left Salah. They're just going to spam crosses. I noticed last week, Liverpool, Tsimikas and Trent, they'll put cross after cross in the area. Free kick to Liverpool. Over by the touchline, about 40 yards out. No, in fact, it's not as far as that, actually. Tsimikas, again, Liverpool going to whip free kicks in all day long. They're going to look for Van Dijk and Konate. Free kick. Let's hope we do better than they did. Ball whipped in. It's high in the air. It's headed up in the air by Saliba. It's back in the area. Rice heads it away. Edge of the box. Head tennis. Get rid of it. Good clearance, Martinelli. It's got a feel of like the last 5 minutes of a game. Trent whips another high ball in. Diaz brings it down. Ben White. Jesus, we're hanging on a little bit here. Saka gives the ball away. Jesus, that a free kick. Ref says no. Konate. Liverpool getting too much of the ball here. Way too much. Havertz gets dealt with. Szoboszlai, I think he nutmegged him. Salah against Zinchenko. It's too easy. Headed away again. Zinny, Jesus. They do well in the end. Great play, Deckers. Ball goes out for a throw-in. We are penned in. We are absolutely penned in our own half right now. You can't play like this. Right, good tackle there, Odegaard. Finds Kai Havertz. Gets it to Saka. I'm telling you now, Diaz doesn't like defending that much. Saka needs to drive at Tsimikas. We've got a bit of possession. And just as I say that, Odegaard gives it away. Ben White wins it back. Great tackle, Benny Blanco. Odegaard finds Jesus. You got to be stronger, Gabby! You have got to be stronger than that. Loses it easily. Trent takes a free kick quickly, gives it away. This is like a basketball game. Here's Gabriel Martinelli, left-hand side. Finds Zinchenko. Can we make something of it? Good ball into Havertz. Here's Martinelli. We got to make something of this. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Zinny, you've made a terrible run. How's he going to get the ball to you? Gabby! Martinelli, come on! That's not good enough. 3v2 in the corner. It goes out for a goal kick. Not good enough there. I felt Havertz could have turned and shot. And then Martinelli wastes it. Jerome said we need to buy a striker next month. I agree with you. I like Gabriel Jesus, but the killer instinct, the power. You need a strong striker that can pin the centre-back sometimes. Big up Jerome. But listen, let's hope Gabby scores today. I tell you what, it's interesting because I don't like how penned in we're all. We're sort of begging Liverpool to attack us. But we look like we can hit them on the break. But you can't defend too much. Ball around the corner looking for Gakpo. Up against Saliba. Saliba does brilliant. David Raya, he slipped over. He ends up getting up and collecting. Great defending by Saliba there. Too strong for Cody Gakpo. But I just don't think we can play like this for the whole game. You've got to still look to hit them on the break. You can't just pen yourself in. Long kick upfield. Martinelli, he's not even looking at the ball. In fact, it was Havertz. Here is Martinelli. Come on. Havertz is there. Havertz, left-hand side. Keep the ball. Make Liverpool chase the ball a little bit. Declan Rice. Odegaard. Jeez, not the easiest ball. Havertz does well. Keep possession. Slow the game down. Liverpool like end-to-end games at Anfield. Crowd rocking, excitement. Take the sting out of the game a little bit. Saliba. Out wide to Saka. That's not an easy pass to control. And Diaz wins it back. Good tackle, Gabriel Jesus. Odegaard, well done. Ben White's playing well so far. He's doing well. Terrible ball, Gabriel Magalhaes. Gives it straight to Mo Salah. Come on. Yes, Deckers. Go on, Deckers. No, he fell over, man. Free kick to Liverpool. 35, 40 yards out. Salah wins it. I thought Rice won the ball. Odegaard's first tackle's got to be stronger. I think Rice wins the first tackle, then kind of falls on him and he gives the free kick for that. Odegaard should have won the first tackle, but free kick to Liverpool again. Crossers are just going to get spammed in all game. Central, probably about 35 yards out. Trent and Tsimikas over it. They don't look like they've got much outside of whipping crosses in, but the level of concentration you've got to do as a defender when a team's putting 30, 40 crosses in. Trent's cross is blocked. Comes to Salah. Oh no, Liverpool appealing for handball for a penalty. Gabriel Jesus has got the ball in attack. There's going to be a VAR check for a potential penalty. Gabby, you got to be strong. Be strong. Great feet. Move it. Yes, Odegaard. Keep the ball. The nerve-wracking thing is there's going to be a VAR check for a potential penalty for Liverpool for handball when the ball goes out. Keep the ball in play for like 2 minutes, man. We don't want him to check that. Saka, too strong. Saka goes by 2, goes by 3. Saka's shot's blocked. Rice wins it back. Come on. Keep that ball. Ben White finds Saka. Saka's too strong for Tsimikas. Ben White. Martin Odegaard. Can he get the shot off? Use your right foot. Drags it wide. And now we're going to get a VAR check for handball. Oh, no. What is Martin Odegaard doing? Why did he move his hand like that? They're going to give a penalty for that. That is, what on earth is he doing? What was Odegaard doing there? Check complete. Oh my God. See, I told you, people. Wow. Wow. Odegaard, mate, you are lucky. Salah whips it in. Gakpo, great header. Declan Rice. I think that's a pen all day long. All day long, by the way. If that was Arsenal, I'd be shouting down the house. It was like a reaction. It was like he saw the ball and like moved his, or did he slip? I don't know, but I think that was a pen. But I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. But forget it. We don't care. I can't believe they didn't give that. Arsenal, we'll take it. VAR Arsenal, we'll take that all day long. He was falling, but I think in the modern game, you get pens for that, especially in slow motion. It looked terrible in slow motion. But we'll take it. We'll take it. He was falling, but we need to take the sting out of the game. It's too quick. Zinchenko finds Havertz, gives it away. We're not looking after the ball well enough. It's a good job we're 1-0 up, I'm telling you. We did need a bit of luck. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. I live with a rinse and tone. I live with a rinse and tone. We needed some luck, man. That makes up for the Newcastle one. Liverpool have the ball again. We're not actually playing very well. The only positivity is that we're 1-0 up. Salah tries to backheel it there. Zinchenko. Zinny, win a throw. Win something. Be strong. Be strong. Be strong. Well done. Love that. Go on, Gav. That is the Martinelli I'm talking about. Leaves 3 of them. Oh, Canate. Odegaard. Come on, make the run. Give it him. Give it him. Oh, Saka. Here's Odegaard. This could be a chance. Lovely play by Gabriel Martinelli there. Test this keeper, man. Now, we know Alisson's a great keeper. Odegaard slipped again, man. Put your metal studs on, bro. You could have cost us a penalty. Now you're slipping over. Great touch, Gabriel Jesus. Keep the ball. Enjoy the ball, man. Let Liverpool chase after the ball. Hand of Odegaard. I like that one. We'll take that. We'll take it. I think that was a pen. Shamelessly, I think it's a pen, but it's funny when it's not given. Arsenal keeping possession. A little bit better now. Let's grow into the game. Ben White finds Saka. Well done, Bakayo. He's got Tsimikas. He's got him. Free kick. Give the ball to Saka. This brother Tsimikas looking like a BTEC Central C. He can't handle him. He's too strong for him. Too quick for him. He's got him. Free kick to Arsenal. He slips. It isn't a pen. Listen. You know VAR, slow motion. When I saw it, I think it's a stone wall. But he didn't get given. Who cares? I thought he was going to get given straight away. It's like a reaction. It's like he sees the ball and like moves his arm to it. But I don't care. It's shameless. Endo got sent to the shops. Yeah, man. Free kick to Arsenal. We scored from our last free kick. We've got the joint most set-piece goals in the league. Taken quick. Saka. Right-hand side. Whips into the area. Headed away by Van Dijk. Flicks it away. Trent gets it at the back post. Central C-Tech. Exactly. We didn't make the most of that free kick. I got to be honest. Saliba and Diaz. Don't let him do that to you, bro. He's half your size. Throw into Liverpool on the halfway line. People, that's a pen. I think it's a stone wall pen. But I actually think it's funnier that it was a pen, in my opinion, and they didn't get it. You know, I don't mind that. Throw into Liverpool, halfway line. I don't want Arsenal to allow Liverpool to have too much of the ball. Ball to hand, no pen. I don't think this Liverpool team's all that, but they put you under so much pressure. And they'll put so many crosses in. You've got to be switched on for the 90 minutes. Throw into Liverpool in line with the Arsenal half. Big up Guna Gabe who said, hey Curtis, are we going in for Solanke? He scored a hat-trick today, didn't he? 12 Premier League goals. Listen, it's crazy, isn't it? Because if Solanke scores 20 at Bournemouth, all of a sudden, he looks like a top striker out of nowhere. Oh, Ben White. Just come and get it. Come and get it. No, it was Saliba, actually. Raya smashes it long. No one up there. Go on, Gabby. Go on. The spin might do him. Told you, Kanate's clumsy. Well done, Gabriel Jesus. Finds Declan Rice. It's a good ball if Martinelli can get there, and he can. Up against Szoboszlai. Needs support. Get support. Havertz finds Rice. Great ball. Oh, turn around Martinelli. Oh. Szoboszlai clears it. Gives it straight to Rice. Odegaard. Can he do something? Great ball, Martinelli. He wasn't expecting it and he was offside. That's poor from Martinelli. You got to expect that ball. It's actually a nice ball from Odegaard. They're showing you the handball shot. Oh, wow. Come on. Come on. Let's not do that. Like, it hasn't been given, so we can all talk about it. That is a stonewall penalty. Like, I can't believe that hasn't been given. It's brilliant. We deserved a bit of look like that anyway. That is a pen all day long. I thought that was David Raya saving it to his left hand. That's an absolute stone cold penalty. Stone cold stunner. Listen, the fall I think is irrelevant. Oh, what is going on here? Jones in acres of space. Go to the ball! Great block. Where's our midfield? Brilliant defending, Gabriel Magalhaes. Saka. Get out, get out, get out. Jorginho's like managing from the touchline. Here's Diaz. We've got to find a way to attack a little bit more, man. We're too penned in. PGOMOL owed us that one. They did. They did. We deserve one. Here's Salah up against Zinni. Words you don't want to hear. Gets the ball out to Gakpo. Stands one up. Honestly, they just spam crosses. Martinelli. What's he got? Wins a throw-in. We'll take that. We need a little bit of a break from defending here. Martinelli looks dangerous today. If we can get him a bit higher up the pitch. Well, Jorginho's trying to make himself useful to get that new contract, you know. Crossing, inshallah. That's all they're doing. Remember that season when Arsenal were doing that? Kieran Tierney whipping in 20 crosses to Aubameyang, who don't even like heading the ball. Ben White finds Saka. We look good down that side. We're just not getting the ball there enough. I didn't see the pen. I did not see it. Wenger's favourite excuse back in the day. I love it. Anfield's very quiet. 1-0 down in a big game. They won't be happy. Here's Martinelli. Keep the ball. Frustrate them. They want to get the ball. Keep spamming crosses. High energy rock and roll football. Let's slow it down. Good possession. Saliba finds Odegaard. Saliba gets it back. Oh, lovely play. Terrible ball, Odegaard, man. You can't give the ball away under no pressure like that. It's not even a difficult pass. Martinelli was in acres of space. He picks the wrong ball. Liverpool have the ball back. The problem that you have with Liverpool is their football will tire you of energy. Wow, Trent, what a ball into Salah. We're in trouble. He skips Zinchenko and scores. And there it is. There it is, people. 1-1. Zinni, just please, mate, keep him off his left foot. Show him down the line. There's the Trent long ball up. 1-1. Game on. He's like a quarterback, Trent. Look at that ball. I'm looking at Gabriel. Should you go over there and help him? It's too easy. David Raya, are you even in the goal, bruv? It don't even look like you're in the goal. Zinni, mate. Show him down the line, bro. He has... Oh, no, man, Zinni. Look at this pathetic attempt at defending. When are we going to stop playing this guy at left back? It's a great finish. Zinchenko is not a defender. It's too easy, man. It's just too easy. So easy. He just steps inside him. Not like he drops a step over on him. He don't do anything. I'm not going to disrespect Salah. What a finish. Near post, top bins. Like Zinni, show him down the line. I don't mind him hitting the byline and drilling it across with his right foot. Everyone in the world knows he wants to cut inside on his left foot. If he drops 2 step overs on you and sends you to the shops, I'll accept it. He just runs, cut onto my left, smash at the near post. Raya don't get anywhere near it. It's shocking. At this point, you're damaging us by playing Zinchenko at left back. This brother can't he don't want to defend. Just play him midfield or bench him. Honestly, man, Salah, that's so easy. Look at this. We're not... Oh, Trent gets it out to Salah again. Zinni's in no man's land. Get up. Trent, we're in all sorts. Whips it in. Headed away by Rice. Told you at 1-0 you can't defend like that. Look, Odegaard bullied. Fix up! You're meant to be the captain! Weak! Don't forget the goal comes from Odegaard giving the ball away. Under no pressure. We kept possession. Odegaard gives it away. Trent gets it. Quarterback position. Zings it out. Goal. Now it feels like a different game. Because when Liverpool were dominating, we go, yeah, but at least we're winning 1-0. Now it's 1-1. You're like, we actually haven't played that well, apart from the goal. It gets to a point where you have to blame the manager more than the player, right? The guy is not a left back. Let's stop talking about what this guy did at Manchester City at left back, right? Man City are different to any team on the planet. They could probably put Bernardo Silva at left back and still win the league because they keep the ball for 70% of the game. You don't have to defend that much. Just because, look, mate, just because he played left back at Man City, don't play him left back at Arsenal. It's not like he's unbelievable on the ball, so the only positive is it's 1-1. That's a foul, surely. Got to be stronger than that, bro. Odegaard's got to step up as well. Wow, what happened there? Ball nearly stopped rolling. Look at Odegaard. Pass the damn ball. Yes, Saka, don't you dare. No! No! Never a foul. Never a foul, you BTEC Central C. Van Dijk just barged Gabriel Jesus in the back. Ref said play on. All right, cool, we're having a physical game. How is... it's a bit in the back. Yay! Klopp's on the floor. I love that. Take that, youth. Yes, wipe out Klopp. Klopp got wiped out, yo. But listen, I can't even enjoy that right now. I think Tsimikas is injured or Klopp's injured. I don't know. One of them's injured. Tsimikas is injured. Ah, dear. Let's take a break. There's a little injury break for Tsimikas. All of a sudden, I'm not liking the performance. Maybe Klopp's injured him. Maybe it was him who did him. Klopp's quite a big guy. Quite tall. Kloppenheimer. Yeah, Gomez coming on. I actually don't think that's a good thing. He's done his shoulder by the look of it. He's off. I actually don't think that's a good thing because I thought Saka had Tsimikas quite easily. Gomez will go in at left back probably. I actually think Gomez is a better defender than Tsimikas, so I'm actually annoyed at that. He might have dislocated his shoulder there. He was holding his shoulder. Gomez not as good going forward. That's a good point. Tsimikas, natural left foot, will put crosses in. South London's finest. I'm sorry this has to be the last season of Zinchenko at left back. Bro, he ain't a left back. So, like I said, it gets to a point where we got to look at the manager rather than the player. He don't want to be at left back. It didn't look like a natural defender in that 1v1. It's just crazy to me that you allowed Salah to drift onto his left foot that easily. Some players are so good at doing it, you can't stop them. We used to see Robben do it back in the day. Salah does it. Messi, obviously, is the king of it. They get onto their left foot. But at least earn the right to get onto your left foot. If you're going to get on your left foot and I'm the defender, I expect you to do some magic. He's just literally just touched it onto his left, just slapped it in at the near post. Like, what? Is that how easy it is to play against you, bruv? It's appalling. Like, it's appalling at this point. AirPod Albert and Arteta are having a chat. He has to go. Free kick to Arsenal, about 40 yards out, central. Get it in the box, see what happens. Gomez gives them a little bit more height than Tsimikas, but like a few of you have said, I don't think he has the same quality going forward. Tsimikas does have a good delivery with that left foot. Free kick to Arsenal, probably a little bit too central. You want a bit more angle to whip it in, but it's going to get whipped in again. Can we get a repeat of the goal from Gabriel? Odegaard whips it in. His players on the floor. Saliba. Come on, keep that in. Keep that in. Does well there. Yes. Saka. Ref! Give us something. How is that different? Oh, he gives a goal. What's the difference from what Saka did on Tsimikas? He's give a corner. Fair play. We got a corner. I'll take that. It's a disgrace here. If Tommy was available, he'd have started. Would anyone rather have Kivior? I think Kivior would have done better than what Zinni did there, but I don't rate him either at left back. Zinni will be their target now. You're right. Corner to Arsenal, in-swinger. Saka, we've scored from one set piece. Can we get another one? Saka whips it in. It's high, it's in the air. Alisson flaps. Jesus. Back out to Saka. Get it back in. Oh, no. It's not a good ball. Puts it straight into Alisson's hands there. Alisson goes long. Good tackle by Declan Rice. Out for a throw-in. This game, I don't know, man. Alfred, thank you for the super chat. Simple fix. Sometimes you have to make a move. Put Saka at left back. Move Martinelli to the right and bring Nelson or ESR onto the left. I think the problem you've got, and I hear what you're saying, because Saka played at left back a lot of the time when he came through. I think he's got so much quality now going forward, and he's so much of a fear factor with him. You're almost letting him off the hook by putting him at left back. I just think you can't. He's too good to do that, you know. I hear what you're saying, though, but they just won't do it. We need a timber. We need a timber. I'm not enjoying this game. I got to be honest. Good tackle. No, foul. The frustrating thing for me, he's given a yellow card there, the ref, to Odegaard. Odegaard's been poor, by the way. Put a great ball in for the goal. Apart from that, it's just a... It's when someone's running and you just stick a leg out and foul someone, I just think it's lazy. I don't think... I'd rather you wait and try and get the ball. I just don't... It's another game again where Odegaard just frustrates you because he loses the battle at times, but then you need his quality on the ball. He gave the ball away in the build-up to their goal. It was needless. Now he's on a yellow card, so when he presses, he's going to be scared to challenge in case he gets a second yellow. You know, as a captain, as a so-called top player, you've got to take more responsibility than that. Oh, was it Saka? Oh, I thought it was Odegaard. I'm just hammering him, and it's not even him. I thought it was Odegaard who got the yellow. Oh, it was Saka. Both of them actually fouled him. But he needs to do more on the ball. Definitely needs to do more on the ball. Gakpo beats Gabriel in the air. Wow, Ben White. That was a risky pass. What's Raya doing? He's dribbling out. They've actually done really well there. Saka got the yellow card, so he's got to be even more careful because he likes a challenge. Oh, bad ball by Gomez. Finds Havertz. Can we get something out of this? Saka, make a better move for him. Odegaard, come on. Pick something out. That's terrible. That is terrible. So poor, Odegaard, man. Back post, Martinelli. There's the pass. You haven't looked. What is that, Ben White? Get up and stop embarrassing yourself. Get up! It's Anfield, bro. You're not on the sunbed. Get off the floor. Look at Zinni. Look, he's going to get cooked by Saka now. Ben White hasn't got back. Oh, my God. Diaz was unmarked back post. Ben White could have just cost us a goal there. Gets a kick. Oh, you've hurt my ankle. Ow, ow, referee. Where's my free kick? Get up! Weak. I'm sick of these weak players. Diaz is half the man's size. It wasn't even a bad tackle. Get up, man. Look at Diaz unmarked. If Salah looks up and picks the right ball, Diaz is unmarked. Why? Because Ben White's on the floor. Oh, ref, my ankle's hurting. Oh, come on. That's pathetic. Is that what football's coming to, really? Man are going on the floor and diving for that. Come on, stop that. That's just weak. It ain't the day for that. It's Anfield. The ref ain't going to give you a lot. We do need fullbacks in the summer. I'm sorry. Trent, what a touch. Martinelli could have been in there. Oh, my God. What a ball. We need more power in this team. Offside, Gakpo. Free kick. Trent's passing is outrageous. Look at the touch. There's a chance. Saka. No. Martinelli, you got to score. We've wasted it. Oh, Martinelli. How have you missed the target? You've got to score. I didn't even see. The camera switched and Saka was in. What? You can't miss that. What a ball. Saka, you're one-on-one. Saka should score. Takes it round Alisson. Martinelli does great. Sends Konate to the shops. How have you missed the target? How are you not hitting the target there? Sends Konate. Bro, I can't believe he's missed that. I can't. What a chance. Martinelli, what a miss. That is painful. Absolutely. I'm in agony watching that. The Sky cameras, what the hell were they doing? They put the camera back on and Saka's one-on-one with the keeper. What a ball, Gabriel Jesus. I can't believe he missed the target. Just slot that in at the near post. Saka. Look at Dwight Diaz trying to leave little elbows in. It's frustrating because now Saka can't go into a challenge too heavy. Martinelli, bro. I've said so many times this season, he's one of my favourite players, but these end products starting to frustrate me. It really is. You can't be that talented and your end product's missing at times. Sends Konate to the shops. Near post. He puts it wide. I can't believe it. 12 yards out. Don't get me wrong, Alisson's not far away from him, but how do you not hit the target? I'd rather the guy clear it off the line than you drag it wide there. That's awful. You don't get chances like that. Havertz been doing better than Odegaard for the past few games, says L. Big up, been a member for a month. Jerome said we can't keep missing these chances. They'll cost us. Oh, Jesus, that is magic. Now, where's the yellow card on Konate, bro? Jesus having a good game now. Finds Saka up against Gomez. He'll know Gomez from international duty of England. Saliba goes for the long diag. Looking for Martinelli. Heads it. He's got to try and bring that down. Trent's just spraying diags all over the place. Good defending, Saliba. Be strong. No, we're in trouble. Don't let him turn. Don't give a free kick, ref. He's weak. Odegaard, pass. You're going to get yammed. Keep the ball. Good ball, Declan Rice. Finds Zinchenko. Zinni to Martinelli. Here we go. Trent's coming. Skip him. Send him to the shops. Konate's on the cover. Gabby, lift your head, bro. You're going to lose it. That's a foul. You've lost it. It's too... This guy, Martinelli, you know, I'm a fan of him, but I can't... Oh, now Jesus probably going to get booked. He's fouled Trent. Martinelli, bro. I tried to defend you. Run at people. Sometimes the brother don't think. He just gets in the corner and like, oh, what shall I do? Oh, Konate's barged me. I've lost the ball. In the first 10 minutes, he went on a couple of great runs. I thought, Nelly's having a game today. After that, he's playing more like Nelly Furtado. He really is. Trent's bossing the game from right back. How has he just turned there on the edge of his box, Jones? There's a few players in this team who are having quiet games. They need to do more. Ball over the top. Gomez, he gets past. Oh, no. Go to the ball. Jesus. Oh, Zinni, nice flick. Odegaard, do something, please. Where's Jesus? Gotta be stronger, Gabby! You've got to be stronger! These men don't understand. Odegaard, it's a lazy foul, bro. Is it a dive? We need to be stronger. Is it a dive from Curtis Jones? I can't even tell from there. There's a player in the way. We're lacking power, man. It's too easy. We're soft. Martinelli, bro, you are driving me crazy today. I just use your brain. I'm convinced he's got a bowl of rice pudding inside of his head with a blob of jam in the middle. It's like the guy don't think. He's got so much pace and talent. Free kick to Liverpool, crossing position. Trent is going to whip this in. Couple giants in there. Konate and Van Dijk. Ball whipped in. Well done, David Raya. Comes and collects it. Take your time, bro. 4 minutes added on. We're a minute in. Can we create anything? Go on, Deckers. Ah, it's gone out. I feel like we haven't played that well, if I'm being honest. But we've missed big chances. Martinelli should score. Maybe even Saka should have scored. I think Alisson does well to kind of force him a bit wider. I thought he was going to take it round him and just score. Trent, another long ball. Rail, come and collect. We're a minute and 20 into the 4 minutes added on. Here's Declan Rice. I think we need more from Havertz and Odegaard. Havertz done okay, but he hasn't been in the game enough. I've hardly mentioned his name. Odegaard, for me, has been disappointing. There's 3 of you there. Stop this brother from... That's it. Yam him up, man. Let him know what time it is. We had a good spell in the game, but I don't think we've done enough. We've got to be more aggressive. You go to Anfield, you've got to play with aggression. That Ben White situation summed everything up. He got a little kick. It was nothing. He's rolling around the floor. The ref saying play on. And we could have conceded from it. That's the mentality. Don't look for the referee. Don't look and think, oh, ref, you're going to give me that. No. Play on. If the ref blows the whistle, gives you it, then take it. We've played all right, Curtis. Just haven't taken chances. Only Odegaard and Zinni are letting the team down a bit. Listen, it's Anfield, so I get it. They're probably gonna dominate possession most of the time when you go there. Oh, ref, that's a yellow card every day of the week. Well done. See, that's the frustrating part about Martinelli. Martinelli's done really well there. Endo's been booked for Liverpool. When Nelly drives it you like that, he's almost unplayable. But the end product, 54% possession for Liverpool, 46%. You know the frustrating thing? Liverpool have had 1 shot on target, and the 1 shot on target was the goal. That's what's so frustrating. We've actually limited them when you look at the stats. Free kick to Arsenal, Martin Odegaard. Crazy thing is, I haven't actually been that impressed with Liverpool. Apart from putting crosses in, what have they really done? Odegaard whips it in, terrible free kick. He is not playing well in the last 20 minutes. Great ball, Declan Rice finds Martinelli. 2 players on him straight away. Keep the... Honestly, man, I'm rice pudding. Rice pudding, Martinelli. Carries the ball out for a throw. Just pass it. Havertz, why are you fouling him there? He's going nowhere. Yellow card for Havertz. These, man, rice pudding everywhere. You don't need to foul him. He's not even that quick. You're there. You're there. You can probably outpace him and get the ball. You don't. It's lazy. It's like, use your brain. Havertz suspended for West Ham. Smith Rowe or Trossard. Stupidity, that. Liverpool love crossing into the area. Trent. They've got giants in there. And you give away a stupid free kick like that. Giving away stupid free kicks. Szoboszlai's going to hit it. It's a terrible shot. It's blocked. Odegaard, half-time. Half-time whistle goes. I need to find the balance. The crazy thing about this game, if you get a bit more out of 2 or 3 players, you can beat them. But also, if you drop the level a little bit, they're going to punish you. 1-1's probably not bad. Do you know what? Now the game's stopped and I can calm down a little bit. Let's get the tweet out. Game's there to be won. Game's there to be won if we can improve a bit. Liverpool don't look great. Just spamming crosses. Need more from our creative and attacking players. Right, there's a tweet. Let me know your thoughts and opinion. You know what? Now I've calmed down and took a breather. It's not actually a bad performance when I weigh it up. It's Liverpool at Anfield, man. They dominate at Anfield. They do that. The problem that you've got is kind of, you've scored, you've sat back, soaked up pressure, then conceded, and then you've got to kind of get out again and try and attack. But the frustrating thing is, we've created a couple chances, and like I said, they've only had 1 shot. And that was the goal. And that could have been avoided. I mean, I'm looking at the bench. See, do you know the problem? You don't want to take Martinelli off because his pace is what probably scares Trent more than having a Trossard out there or a Smith Rowe. But if Martinelli's producing that at the end of the run, then what's the point? I don't think Saka's done enough. I don't think he's had the ball much. But that right-hand side doesn't seem as effective today. I don't know. Listen, Zinchenko on the goal. It's Mo Salah. He's an elite player. He can do that to a lot of people, but it was way too easy. Way too easy, man. He just stepped inside him. He had all the time in the world. Everyone in the world can see that Salah wants to step onto his left side. He didn't even have to do anything to get there. Looking through the team, Raya's been good. Give Raya his credit. Come out and collected crosses. Looks good. Ben White's defended okay. I just think that one where he was rolling around on the floor, that gives me absolute head loss. I can't take that. Zinchenko, I'm not actually blaming Zinchenko at this point. You're asking him to do something he doesn't want to do. That's the manager's fault. He's not a good defender. He's not a defender. He played centre mid before he signed for Man City, and he plays centre mid for Ukraine. He's only playing left back because Pep went, you know what? You're not good enough to get in my midfield. Mendy went because he was being investigated, and he put the left footer at left back and won the title. He's not a left back, so don't play him at left back. Fabian Delph won the title with Man City at left back. When Everton signed him, they put him straight back into midfield because they knew you playing left back at Man City is not like playing left back anywhere else. Stop playing Zinni at left back and buy a fullback. You know, you've signed Kivior. Kivior don't look good at left back either. It's a bit crazy that we loaned out Kieran Tierney. I suppose the reality, what the manager would say is Timber would be at left back. If Timber wasn't fit, Tomiyasu would be at left back. Unfortunately, those two are injured. So in reality, Zinchenko is our third choice left back. And that's the reality. He's not a better defender than Timber and Tomiyasu. So the manager will say, listen, we got injuries. Odegaard, for me, I'm not happy with his performance. I'm sorry. Great assist. It's a set piece. A great ball in. Since then, not good enough. And these are the games that people will judge you on. As a footballer, when you're talented, and we know that you're going to be good most weeks, but the reality they will always say is how good are you against the best teams and how good are you away from home? Because that's the most difficult environment, to go to a big club in their stadium and perform in that environment. And Odegaard, for me, he's got to do more. He's got to do more. Listen, we know Odegaard in a 50-50 challenge isn't going to be great, but he gave the ball away in the build-up to that goal. Simple pass, gives it away. Trent sprays it, then they score. He's got to be on the ball more, for me. Some people saying they think Odegaard's played quite well. I think he can do way more. I think he can do way more. Lazy fouls being given away. And it's a great assist for the goal, but I need to see more. You need to impose yourself on the game a little bit more. Endo is on a yellow card. He's their DM. Go and cook him. Go and cause him all sorts of problems. He hasn't done enough for me. Some of you saying he's playing well. I don't think he's been that great. But that's the beauty of football. It's opinions. Juan says, big up Big C on holiday in Atlanta. Come on, you Gunners. Focus. Big up, bro. And I think Havertz has been quiet as well. You can get away with this performance if you pop up with a goal. The problem is, if you don't score, you look at the performance and you go, actually, I've hardly seen Havertz in the game. Havertz has hardly touched the ball in this game, to be honest. He's been so quiet. I've hardly mentioned Havertz's name at all in this game. What a ball from Trent that was. Splits us in off. Surely, Zinni, open your body up. Stop him cutting in. Body shape is all over the place. He hasn't got a clue. Somebody just said that goal came from Bart Simpson's side. Keith said, it's my birthday. These players are trying to ruin it. Happy birthday, bro. All you can do is feed the forwards. If they aren't effective, don't perform, makes Odegaard look poor. Yeah, that in his defence, you could say that. The front three haven't been that good. Jesus probably been the best out of the front three. Martinelli has been unbelievably frustrating. So frustrating. Salmon said Odegaard got lucky on the pen, bullied twice near our box. Should have been a pen. Blatant handball. If I was an Arsenal handball, I'd be going crazy. It's a blatant pen in my opinion. Zamir says, big up Curtis bro. Zinchenko's not a defender. We need a new left back. Get Timber or Tomiyasu back, or do we buy one? Sam said Partey would dominate this Liverpool midfield. I think he would as well. Oh, wow. They're showing you the Odegaard one again. Every time I watch it, it gets more of a penalty. All right, he's slipping a bit. He sticks his arm out. He nearly stops it. It's a good save, that. So, Sam, I agree. Partey would dominate this. He would absolutely ruin Endo and Curtis Jones. Snake Eye said Stevie Wonder could see what Salah was going to do. You're right, bro. You're right. Sniper said, get back Zinny can old bench. Get Timber back. Yeah, listen. How long is he going to be out for? That's the problem, Sniper. And is he going to be the same when he comes back? Nathan, big up, bro. After a great start in the first 10 minutes, the rest of the game has been a battle. Zinny shocking defending. Keep Salah on his right foot. And Odegaard, he's worrying me, giving the ball away, etc. Listen, I need more from Odegaard. Some of you in the chat saying he's played all right. I think he's got to lift it. People were telling me at the end of the season, they think Odegaard's world class. If you're world class, you've got to be a constant menace in games like this. Endo's on a yellow card. That's their DM. Let's see what he's about in this second half. Samaz said, Martinelli out. Nelson should come in. Martinelli has got into some great moments and then just fails at the end. It's so frustrating. He should have scored. This channel is funny. Member for 9 months. Monthly love for you, Big C. Goat of the watch-alongs. Big up yourself, bro. I appreciate it. Janin said, judge also Martinelli and your beloved Jesus. Not always just Odegaard. Janin, I think I don't know what you're saying there, because if you watch this channel on a regular basis, I'm consistently saying we need to buy Ivan Toney. So all that beloved Jesus talk, I don't know where that comes from. I've been calling him Jacazette for the past month. I like him as a player, but as a goal scorer, he's not elite. And the difference, maybe the reason I judge Martinelli and Saka differently to Odegaard and Havertz, those two cost 100 million between them. One of them's won the Champions League at Chelsea. The other one played for Real Madrid. The expectation level should almost be higher for them two. Martinelli came from the 4th division in Brazil. Saka came from the youth team. They're still trying to build their careers. They've carried this team at times. I will criticise them. I don't think either one of them are playing that well. Saka, I think, needs the ball more, but needs to be a bit more direct. Rudolph said, we got to get Martinelli to brawl. He's made it. I think Trent will be sitting in that changing room going, Martinelli hasn't really done anything. He's ran around a lot. You know, he ain't caused no problems. He should have scored. But, you know, apart from that, the end product hasn't been there. Patrick said, Roadrunner Martinelli has been so poor. No brain. Rice pudding, bro. No brain today. He gets in good positions. It's like he can't think what to do. It's crazy. Cliff said, in Atlanta for the Crimbo, mate, if we're going to hold on, something needs to be done about Zinny. Salah looks hungry and Zinny is on the menu. Zinny is on the menu, man. All-you-can-eat restaurant. It's mad. SC Gunner said, just support for the watch-along. Much love, Big C. Big up SC Gunner. Appreciate that. SC Gunner, sorry. Big up yourself, bro, as always. Zamir said, we should be careful. This referee is giving red cards soon. I mean, Saka's on a yellow. Gotta be careful. And I agree. Jerome said, I'm not sure of Arsenal's progression. See, we have to get these dubs away from home to be champions. We don't know what's going to happen in the second half. If the game finished right now, I would say that is a huge missed opportunity for Arsenal. I know we're talking ifs, buts and maybes. We don't know what's going to happen in the next 45 minutes. Let's get one thing clear. Liverpool don't look great. Liverpool don't look great. I think if Liverpool were playing Man City today, playing like this, they'd get beat. Now, I know we're not Man City, and that's the difficulty. De Bruyne's back, Haaland's back. Those two are absolute world beaters. I agree, Marcel. Stonewall pen for me. I just think we've been to Liverpool. We've seen Liverpool cook Arsenal. We've seen Mane left wing ripping up our fullback and Bobby Firmino. This Liverpool today doesn't look great. Trent's looked great on the ball. Salah, the goal was too easy. Diaz has done nothing. Gakpo's done nothing. Their midfield three haven't really imposed themselves. Tsimikas was he didn't look great. They can be got at. Salah's the problem. Salah and Trent is the problem. Trent, if you give him space, you've seen what he can do. That ball, it rips you apart. And that's why I said not many right-backs can do that. Salah, the way he breezed past Zinni, he's just going to say, keep giving me the ball. This guy is, this is too easy. I didn't even have to do anything. We got to protect him a little bit. Maybe get Declan Rice to move across a little bit. Martinelli drop back at times. Get closer to Salah. And, the game's there in the balance. I said yesterday, this game won't be a draw. And I don't think it will be. The way we played in the first half, I think we will win or lose. And I know that sounds very obvious, but I just don't think it will be a draw. I think there'll be a winner either way. Trossard in, said Cooper. The thing with Trossard is he does seem to play well off the bench. Big up Cooper with a super chat. He plays well off the bench. My concern is I think pace is what hurts Trent. So I want Martinelli's pace against Trent, but you can't allow him to play like that. Yeah, I don't care how. You might as well have Usain Bolt playing left wing. He's just running around like a headless chicken. Beep, beep. He's just running past Roadrunner, Disney cartoon settings, Cartoon Network. There's no intelligence. So I think you give Martinelli the first 10, 15 minutes. If he's still playing like that, get him off. We ain't got time for it. Maybe you go Reece Nelson. But he would go Trossard. He will go Trossard. But listen, the game's coming back on after the break. Sam Bond said, Big C, Martinelli isn't hitting the target, shooting from inside the 18-yard box. Take him off. Got to be clinical at Anfield. Need Trossard. Remember, Trossard has scored a hat-trick at Anfield in his last season at Brighton. So this is a ground that he's got good memories at, a good feeling about scoring goals. Game's about to restart. Players are coming back out. Let's be positive. 1-1 at half-time. Liverpool haven't looked that great. They have been dominant in terms of possession. But apart from spamming crosses in, have they really looked that good? Big night of boxing tonight. Wilder against Parker and Joshua against Otto Warlin. And I think it's De Boer against Miller as well. So great night of boxing. If we can step this up by 10%, we can win this game. Make no mistake about it. We can win if we step this up. But if we sit back too much and continue to soak up pressure, we will make life difficult. Because anytime Salah gets 1v1 with Zinchenko, you might as well smash the alarm because it's a major problem. He's got bad memories now. You got megged by Trent last year. You just got cooked by Salah so easily. So we'll see. Players coming back on the pitch. Doesn't look like any substitutions have been made. Lawrence said Martinelli needs a factory reset. I think he does. He needs an update, man. Fabricator said feel 2 years older after this half time. Bro, that first half was hard work. It's not easy watching Arsenal play football because they get your hopes up. The players are in their huddle, as they always do. Havertz, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, even Jesus. Those five need to step up. Those five need to be more effective if we're going to win this game. Second half about to get underway, and it is underway. Massive 45 minutes. Alisson in possession. Here we go. Massive, massive. Probably the biggest 45 minutes of the season so far. White Glove said, we got to sit back, Big C. They bypass the midfield. I hear you on that. They don't play through the midfield much. They tend to get the ball out wide and go straight to the attackers. Big up yourself. I think the substitutions will be important in this game. Trossard, and you can't allow Martinelli to play like that for 90 minutes. Doesn't matter how lively he looks. If that's your level of end product, you've got to get him off the pitch. Saka needs to do more as well. You're up against Gomez now, who is a right back playing left back. He isn't going to bomb on and put crosses in as much, you wouldn't think. But yeah, second half underway. We need end product, people. These games like this, you don't get a hatful of chances. When you get a big chance, you got to punish them. Good play, Ben White there. Finds Saka, goes out for a throw into Liverpool. Has Darwin come on? Somebody just said Darwin's on. Are they saying Darwin's on or Darwin should come on? Have I missed that? Let's have a look. Is Darwin Núñez on the pitch? I can't see him. Lineups. No substitution. Simicast came off injured. The problem you got, somebody said it in the comments at half time, Saka and Havertz are on yellow cards. I think later on in the game, you got to take Havertz off because Havertz does like to go into a challenge sometimes. Look at this already. And look, Havertz has slipped over. Szoboszlai, 25 yards out. Oh, he looks for Salah. Zinni, get close. Throw into Arsenal on the halfway line. Tries to throw it to Havertz. He slips over and they end up on the edge of our box. Here's Van Dijk on the halfway line. You can't give Liverpool anything. I'm really surprised Szoboszlai didn't shoot then. Here's Martinelli. Are you going to... No. Get him off. Get him off this pitch. I'm done with him. For today, I am done with him. We got the ball back. They probably don't even want to pass the ball to him. Jesus up against Konate. Ref! That's a foul! Well done. Where's the yellow card? Konate saying I didn't do anything. Martinelli, please tell him if you have more than 2 touches, you're getting dragged. Touch. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit. If he can, I'd tell Trossard, go and warm up right now, mate. You watch, Martinelli will probably score the winner. After, we've been doing this. I don't know what's going on with him. Simplify your game, Martinelli. You're so talented. Pick the right moments. When you isolate a defender high up the pitch, have a go at him. Have more touches. Don't do it on the edge of your own box. Rice losers out there. Don't foul. You don't need to foul, Deckers. If he's lucky there, that could be a yellow card. He's booked him. It's just, this ref's going to send someone off. You've got to play these games with your mind. Let go of him. You've pulled him at the start. Then let go and see how... You're not in that much danger. Declan, now our DM's on a yellow. Havertz on a yellow. Saka on a yellow. It's not good. Rice needs to be able to put challenges in. Another free kick. Trent. We've got to step up. He's not at it. Listen, I hope Martinelli scores the winner and shuts us all up, but it ain't looking good, brother. It ain't looking good. Trent, free kick, away swinger. We need to deal with this. Whips it in. Good block, Gabriel Jesus. Goes out for a throw-in. Did well there. Listen, it's Anfield. Some refs get carried away with the atmosphere. They want to throw out yellow cards and red cards. 2 of our 3 midfielders on yellow cards now. That is not good. I think you'll see one of them, probably Havertz, come off. Diaz whips it in. Raya, well done. Raya's having a decent game. Big him up. Finds Odegaard. Come on. We need you, mate. Gives it to Ben White. He's got no option but to go back. Odegaard, keep it. Are you telling me in the comments he's having a good game? Here's Salah. Deflection saved by Raya. Where are you? Reveal yourself. Look at that. Pass it. These men don't know where they are, fam. They think they're somewhere else. This is Anfield. Look, they've got the ball again. 2 touch, bruv. Stop having touches on the ball. You're going to get yapped. Look, Saka yapped. You can't do that at Anfield. Here's Szoboszlai. All our players are slipping over. Great tackle, Gabriel Jesus. Come on. Havertz, pass. Here we go. Martinelli, get him. Get him off. He's wearing Timberland boots. He can't control a bag of cement. We had a good counter-attack. Get Martinelli off this pitch. Here's Trent, 25 yards out. Good block. Surely that's offside. Zinni, please. Good ball. Saka, be strong. Turn, go. He slipped him. Martinelli's in! Go on, Nelly. Get at Konate. Come on. All is forgiven if you score. No, he's getting bullied. Get him off this pitch right now. Get him off! He's stinking out the place. Look. Here's Salah. Look at Zinchenko. Is there any enthusiasm to help him? Well done, Gabriel Magalhaes. Hey! Diaz, that's terrible. Nelly is having a shocker. Martinelli's having an absolute stinker. See Zinni's lack of enthusiasm to defend. Look at how Gabriel Magalhaes just dealt with Salah. Go on then, cut inside. Cut inside, cut inside. Takes the ball off him. Because he wants to defend. He understands the art of defending. You're right, people. Our players are slipping all over the place. They're playing in flip-flops. What the hell's going on? Haven't said this often on this channel. You got to take Martinelli off. Look at that from Havertz. Are you winding me up, bro? You got to get Martinelli off this pitch. You got to make a couple change. It's the wind. Maybe it's windy. Over 4,000 of you in the chat, people. Big up your damn selves. 62 on Twitch. Big up the whole C unit. The substitutes here are going to be vital. I think at least 2 substitutions. You've probably got to get Martinelli off. I mean, I don't really like the way Odegaard's playing, but Havertz on a yellow card. Be strong. Well done, Gabriel Magalhaes. He's been excellent. Zinni, you're finished. You're finished. He gives it to Salah. Great defending, Declan Rice. He's not a defender. Take him off. What is that? He's trying a Cruyff turn. Please. How much more can we take? I can't. Look, Saka yapped again. That's not a foul. Get up. You're running into no man's... Well done, Gabby Jesus. Jesus is brilliant at winning them free kicks. Wow. Zinchenko trying a Cruyff turn on the halfway line and we're getting done on the counter-attack. And this guy telling me this guy's a left-back. Please, get him off this pitch. Nightmare on Elm Street, mate. Get it. He's having a Freddy Krueger. That left-hand side, Zinni and Martinelli, mate. It's wild. Here's Martinelli. How many touches? That's it. Keep the ball. Just keep the ball. Build your way back into the game. Stop trying to... Where are you going, Saliba? Havertz yammed in the air. We're just getting... We're getting beat up a little bit. Come on, man. Got to be stronger. Uh-oh. Here's Gomez. Surely not. Oh, my God. Gomez nearly scored just wide. This is not good. Arteta got to make subs, man. Oh, wow. Gomez tried to Thierry Henry it in the far corner. Goes just wide, man. Told you this. Look at Havertz. You're not even jumping with him, bruv. Just standing there. Great header. Gabriel Magalhaes, man of the match for me. Go on, go on, go on, Jesus. Press Alisson on his... Oh, he's done well there. Saliba, good header. Too easy. Well done, Ben White. Come on, Odegaard. Saka. That's a foul. Free kick to Arsenal. We got to calm down. We got to calm down. We're not managing the game well. It's Anfield. You need quality. You need big players to step up. Look after the ball properly. This game's too on edge. Zinni, move the damn ball. Stop standing on it. Here's Declan Rice. Sports Genius, how can we stand up to the physicality? We put a tackle in, it's a yellow card, then our players are soft. Nah, man. Some of them are rolling around. Here we go. Martinelli, score and all is forgiven. Inside the penalty area. Nelly, no. Absolutely terrible. He might as well have been in that song with Nelly and Kelly. Nelly, I love you. It might as well have been him singing that, the way he's playing today. He's having an absolute shocker. I don't think he knows what the football is. I don't understand. He's lost the ball about the last 5 times he's had it. It's unbelievable. Liverpool have the ball. They feel Ricky Martinelli. Outside, inside out. Living la vida loca. That's how he's playing. He's been on the tequila last night. Oh, listen, Saka, quiet. Our whole front 5 have done nothing, really. I'd say Jesus' link-up's been all right, but no goal threat. Saka, quiet. Martinelli, shocker. Odegaard, not enough. Havertz, too quiet. The front 5 are not performing. And then you've got Zinni at left-back just going crazy. You've got to make changes. You've got a couple players there that I'd bring on. I'd be tempted to bring Kivior on at left-back. At least he wants to defend. And I'd take Martinelli off for probably Trossard or Nelson. But we'll see. We'll see. 56 minutes gone. The only positive, people, is that it's 1-1. And maybe we can get a chance. What a ball by Trent. No, he overhits it and Raya collects it. Take your time, Raya. There's no rush, bro. That manscaped Kiwi. Oh, dear. Declan Rice finds Zinchenko. He just looks... Jesus. Well done, Declan. Love that, Deckers. See, that's what bravery is. Give me the ball. Saka, come on. You've got space against Gomez here. Oh, the overlap's on. Corner. He kept that in. Oh, it's a throw into Arsenal down by the corner flag. Would you take a point? Listen, I'm going to say no, but all I'll say now is a point would not be the end of the world the way we've played. It really wouldn't. But I want 3. Oh, come on. Where's the challenge? I told you Konate's clumsy. Jesus brings it down. Great play. Somebody attack again, though. Gabby, could you have looked? He's got to a byline and just drilled it across. The ironic thing is, where he's put that cross is where you want him to be. He doesn't look up. He just drills it across. I think he had enough time to quickly have a look there. Throw into Liverpool. At least we're outside of our own half. Which is, I might have spoke too soon. Saliba. Zinni. What is... Jesus, how did he get away with that? Ben White, what is that? Just play it on the floor. Gomez yaps Saka. And here's Diaz, left-hand side, up against Ben White. This game's going very slow. Throw into Liverpool. We don't have enough control of it. We just don't. We don't even look like we're hitting them on the break now. It felt like we could hit them on the break. It feels like we're camped in. We definitely need a change. This is why this manager earns his dough, man. He needs to recognise that the game ain't running properly. Looking for Salah, goes out for a throw-in. Listen, Liverpool, I keep saying it, they're not playing great. But we're not playing great. Here's Zinchenko, throw-in on the halfway line. Get Eddie on, people are saying. Oh, dear. Havertz is non-existent. He's hardly been involved. I'd get him off. Zinchenko actually does well there. Fair play. Gabriel finds Declan Rice. Decker's having a good game as well. I like his bravery on the ball. He's willing to take the ball under pressure. Saka finds Deckers. Great ball into Havertz. He hasn't been good enough. Here's Zinchenko. Come on, move the ball. Good ball. Yay! Come on, Saka. 1v1 with Gomez. Inside the Liverpool penalty area. Takes him to the byline. Great ball. It's blocked. Odegaard. Lay it off. Here's Zinchenko. Oh, it's terrible. Zinni, man. Listen. You can't tell me we're putting him in the team because of what he can do on the ball, but we're accepting bang average. What a ball that is from Saka. I need my striker. Look, Jesus is on the left-hand side as Saka's drilling that across the area. So Jesus should be breaking his neck to get in the middle of the penalty area. That's a great ball from Saka. It's begging to be tapped in. Awful shot. It's not the fact that Zinchenko didn't score. It's not like I'm saying it's an easy shot. You've smashed it. It's probably landed on Everton's pitch. It went that high. You know, with Trent, you're like, okay, he's not a great defender, but look what he does on the ball. Zinny, bro, we're not even getting the quality on the ball. Odegaard, look, terrible pass to Saka. It's simple. Quality on the ball is not good enough at the moment. Nowhere near good enough. Chris said, where are all these world-class players we are supposed to have? These are the games that show our level. Merry Christmas to you and the family. We need people to step up. These are the games where the big boys say, give me the ball, I'll sort this out. Alexis. You know what I mean? Them man used to win us these games. Or big games like this anyway. Van Dijk with the long diag. We're in trouble here. Gakpo's pins Zinny. They've got numbers forward. Szoboszlai shoots, drags it wide. That is too easy. You saw the goal he scored midweek against West Ham. 25 yards out with way too much room. Someone put Patrick on timeout. It wasn't me, bro. It wasn't me. It genuinely wasn't me. I've got too much to worry about the way we're playing at the moment. Big up Chris Clark. Appreciate that. Adam McDonald said we need a water break. Jeez, they might need vodka in that the way they're playing. Here's Zinchenko. Finds Declan Rice. Konate brings it down. You have got to make substitutions in this game. Konate goes long. David Raya, well done. He's had a good game, David Raya. Over 4,200 of you in the chat. Appreciate the support. It's a big 28 minutes in this game. Look at Declan Rice, how he gets on the ball under pressure. That's what I'm talking about, bravery. Saka, give him a run, man. Give him a run, Chan. Give him a run. 28 minutes to go. Declan Rice, Saliba, Gabriel. They've been our best three players. David Raya, best four. We need a couple of them others to step up, and we need a change or two, I think, as well. I'd get Trossard on. Here is Ben White. We're keeping possession a bit better. Rice finds Odegaard. That's a great turn. Endo fouls him. He's on a yellow card already. I mean, it's not quite a second yellow. I'd say one more like that. They should be getting around the ref. Free kick to Arsenal, about 35 yards out. That's better from Martin Odegaard. Take the ball under pressure. Try and create. He's not even taking the free kick, which I'm shocked. In-swinger. Double change for Liverpool. Darwin Núñez and Ryan Gravenberch. Two good players. Well, Gravenberch I like. I think he's a talent. Darwin is talented, but obviously he's been very inconsistent. But, you know, they're energetic is what I will say. We need to make a double change. Declan Rice to take this free kick. Whips it in. It's too much power on it. It goes all the way across. And Trent, I think it goes out for a throw-in. Did that go out for a throw? Martinelli barges Trent. It's probably the best thing he's done for this game. It's a throw-in. How is the throw-in there? It went out right next to the corner flag. It was not there. We need some changes, man. We need some red stripe. Gravenberch is class. Núñez is a bull in a China shop. I hear that. How easy is that? Have I mentioned Havertz's name in the whole of this half? I'm not even sure if he's touched the ball. Genuinely, he's a ghost. Here we go. He's touched it. Come on, do something. Jesus is in. Ah, what are you waiting for? Zinny, give it him. Turn Odegaard. Here we go. Cook. Start cooking. Too long. Wins a free kick, though. Play on. Jesus finds Saka. Come on. Get on the overlap, Ben White. He needs support. He's not moving. Is that a foul? Odegaard, come on, we need you. Saka, get off the floor. It's not the time. He's going to get bullied, Odegaard. Told you. Move the ball quick. You don't have the strength to get into that physical battle. Ball's gone out of play. I think Diaz is down holding his leg. Big Up Concept says a lot this season that our best players have been Rice and our centre-backs. The attack needs to step up. Big Up Concept. You're spot on, bro. Saka's put up decent numbers. Martinelli's not having a great season. And Jesus just not. He's not a big enough goal scorer. So you're right. Defensively, we've been solid. Attack. Diaz looks hurt there. Maybe his knee, I think. And Dagam said, imagine Partey with this midfield. That's what we're lacking. We need that powerhouse, that enforcer. But we can't rely on him to be available. That's the problem. There's a little break in play, which I think Arsenal need, man. They need some water, and Arteta needs to give them a team talk. Make some subs. Who would you bring on? On the bench, Nelson, Trossard, and Nketiah, Smith Rowe. I think Trossard for Martinelli is the obvious one. I'm not enjoying the way Zinchenko is playing, and Havertz has been non-existent in this second half. I would get... Oh, here we go. Finally, Trossard's on. Leandro Trossard coming on. Remember, he scored a hat-trick here last season for Brighton. What can he do for us? Looks like Diaz is coming off for Liverpool. Trossard is on. Who is going to come off? Surely it's Martinelli. I can't... Unless he puts him where Havertz is playing, because he hasn't done anything in this second half. But I reckon it will be a straight swap. Double change for Liverpool. Who are they going to take off? Oh, they're making a triple change. Harvey Elliott as well. Looks like Diaz is off for Elliott. Who are the other two players coming off? Darwin Núñez, Gravenberch and Elliott coming on. Diaz is off. Gakpo's off. He hasn't really done much. He actually had a really good game against us last year for PSV in the Europa League. But he hasn't looked as good for them. Diaz off. Gakpo off, and Curtis Jones is off. So they've still got Endo in midfield, who's on a yellow card. Klopp's going for the win. He ain't messing about. Triple change. Gravenberch got a lot of quality. Tapan said, Makaka, Sakaka, and Sakaka, get Toney, please. Dear, listen. You watch these games. Martinelli's off, by the way. I'd send Martinelli for a 3-day vacation. He needs to clear his mind, man, because what we saw today, that can't run. That can't happen, bro. Martinelli off, Trossard on. I actually think we need to make another 1 or 2 substitutions. I would take Havertz off in that midfield. Even though Odegaard hasn't been great, at least he's not on a yellow card, and maybe he's got that one pass in him that can open up the game. Havertz is on a yellow and has been anonymous in this second half. Luis Diaz on the bench. He looks quite upset. Maybe he's injured. I'm not sure. The one thing I will say, listen, a lot of you in the chat say Núñez is not that good. The one thing he's full of energy. Here's a chance. Trossard, why did you not play that? He's got the... He had the through ball, man. He didn't want to play it. Just come on, he played too safe. Here's Declan Rice. What a chance for Trossard. Give it him, Saka. Come on. Here's Declan Rice. Trossard asking for it. What? Deckers, you've under-hit it. Zinni, you got to win that. He gets it. Come on, Arsenal, man. Come on. 22 minutes to go. This game can be won. Zinni, that's a lovely ball. Trossard, lift your head. Jesus, what are you... Oh, God. What's going on? Can't you see the lines right there, bro? Where are you trying to go? These men are moving mad. I don't know what they had for pre-match meal today, but some of these men are moving like they've forgotten how to play. They've space jammed us. Got Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck playing on the left for Arsenal. Jeez. Come on, man. Declan Rice been superb in this second half. Absolutely brilliant. On a yellow card. Odegaard, jeez. Shorten your game. Declan Rice been outstanding in the second half. Takes the ball under pressure. Keeps it. Shows for it. Look, every time. Keep the ball. Look at that ball from Odegaard. You've tried to chip the goalkeeper, man. Raya. Havertz has been awful in the second half. Here's Harvey Elliott on his left foot. Deflection hits the outside of the post. Goes out for a corner. Mikel, you've got to make more. Look at Zinchenko. You are useless. It's embarrassing. He's got no interest or enthusiasm in trying to block that shot. He's standing next to him, watching him shoot. What a block by Gabriel. Sticks his arms behind his back and blocks it with his chest. What is that from Zinchenko? He's a yard away from him, just looking like, oh, I think you're going to shoot me, aren't you? We're living dangerously. We are. Trent with the corner. High. Van Dijk heads it in. Headed away, Gabriel. Can we hit him on the break? Saka. Don't foul him. You're on a yellow. Great strength. Ball over the top. It's Trossard. 1v1 with Joe Gomez. Lift your head. Don't do the Martinelli. Whip it in. Pass. Pass. Where you going? Where you going? Pass the damn ball, man. He wins a corner. Jesus, I thought I was watching Danny Ceballos. How many times does he want to spin around? This game is wild. We can win this, and we haven't even played that well. Crazy. Bring Martinelli back on. Who just said that? I Adashi, man. He said bring on Martinelli. I don't know what's going on. These left wingers, man. Kylie Minogue, I'm spinning around. Come on, corner. Saka, in-swinger. One of the centre-backs, nod it in. Kai Havertz, you head it in. Ball whipped in by Saka. That is a terrible corner. Odegaard. They're tackling each other. They're four. Where's it? Oh, my God. 4-on-1. It's Declan Rice by himself. It's Trent. He's hit the crossbar. Oh, my God. How have they missed? Where the hell was our defence? Come on, hit him on the break. Look at Havertz, Zinny. They were 4 against 1. Zinny, looking for Havertz. It's a terrible pass. You're rubbish, Zinny. Oh, my God. How was Trent missed? Where was our defence? Come on. What a game. It's wide open. Saka. Oh, Gomez, he slips over. These guys can't stand up. We're playing in flip-flops. The Liverpool players aren't falling over. Why are we falling over? Trent was in the box. Salah rolled it to him. He hits it straight against the crossbar. Should have scored. I'm sorry, Arteta's got to make at least 2 more changes. Havertz, non-existent. Get him off. Zinny is all over the place. Our players are slipping over. Be strong. Great defending, Saliba. Brilliant. Bullies Salah. Zinchenko clears it. Where are we? It's a hard shift for Gabby Jesus. I think you're going to have to make... I would make 3 changes. I would make 2 or 3 changes here. Jesus not getting the ball. He's just running around, burning off energy. Havertz non-existent. I don't think Arteta trusts a lot of these guys on the bench, you know. I'd get Havertz off Smith Rowe. That would be my next change. They look more energetic. They've made 3 changes. Elliott, Darwin and Gravenberch, they're runners. They can all move. We look tired. Here come Liverpool. Gomez. Why is Gomez like... Come on, Rayo, man. Palms it out. Corner. We look tired. We need a couple more subs. Corner to Liverpool. Trent in swinger. We are going to have to defend seriously well to get out of here. 16 minutes to go. Ball whipped in. Oh, great flick away. Is he going to go out for another corner? Ah, it is another corner on the other. I don't know what's going on. I said earlier, don't worry, Gomez won't get forward much. He's cutting inside and trying to bend it in the far corner like Henry. Crazy. Declan Rice has been absolutely outstanding second half. Him, Saliba, and Gabriel and David Raya. They've been our best 4 players, so that tells you about the performance. The 2 fullbacks haven't done enough. Ben White's been okay, but he hasn't got forward enough. We need a couple more signings, says Jerome. I agree. Trent whips in the corner. Free header. Darwin Núñez over the bar. Take your time. That summed up everything, didn't it? Zinchenko and Odegaard. Look at this. Odegaard's lining up a volley and Zinchenko slides and slips over. Why? Declan Rice is by himself. Rolls it to Trent. I actually think the ball's bobbling slightly. Have a look. Look, you see that? It lifts up slightly as he goes to hit it. Watch the ball. It's not bobbling, but it's like bouncing. Wow, I can't... But when you see chances miss like that, you just wonder sometimes, don't you? Is it our day? We haven't played well. We haven't created much. Liverpool have been dominant without having loads. Look at Havertz. He's getting bullied. Get Havertz off this pitch. He's bringing Eddie on. I don't know how to feel about that. Because I would have taken Havertz off next change. He's going to take Gabriel Jesus off. The problem I have with that change is that Nketiah's hold-up play is horrible. I don't see what he will do against Van Dijk and Konate, but at least he'll have energy. Here's Saka, right-hand side. Ben White is getting on the overlap. Saka overhits the pass. Bukayo, bro. That is dreadful. Ben White gets on the overlap and you overhit the pass. This guy really don't want to take Havertz off the pitch, does he? Eddie comes on for Gabriel Jesus. Listen, the one positive is he's going to have energy. Jesus has put a shift in, but I think he should have made other changes to that. Havertz should have come off. Good shift by Jesus, but it is what it is. You would have liked to have seen more goal threat. Eddie, if there was ever a time that you shut me up on this channel, this is it, bro. Come on and score the winner. And all is forgiven. Yeah, you know what I mean? But we'll see. Eddie against Van Dijk. We'll see how that goes. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. Anyway, I don't know how Smith Rowe's not coming on. We need a goal. We need energy in midfield. 13 minutes to go. Plus time added on. Eddie, rise, please. Come on. Van Dijk will eat Eddie. Why is Nelson not on? Who do you bring off? You put Saka off. Come on, Havertz. You've had a quiet game. Do something. He's so casual, Havertz, isn't he? Sometimes you want him to hurry up. Zinni, please. Here's Declan Rice. Zinni, keep the ball. Enjoy the ball. But don't lose it. Odegaard, man, that's a horrible pass. And Gabriel, that's a horrible pass. It starts with Odegaard's pass. Havertz. I don't know if you're going to get up. Get him off! Rubbish! Rubbish. That casual foot. Look at Zinchenko getting nutmegged. Wow, Szoboszlai gives it away. Declan Rice. Best player on the pitch, second half. Look at Havertz. You're too casual, bro. You look like you're going to fall asleep. That slow, casual nature. You can't do that unless you're absolutely balling. Here's Zinchenko. What are you doing? What's your plan? You're just getting the ball and running into people. Get Havertz off. Here's Deckers. Come on, Saka. 1v1 with Gomez again. He hasn't troubled him much. Wins a throw-in. He hasn't got a lot of support, to be honest, but Gomez looks like he doesn't look that uncomfortable against him, which is a shame, but we'll see. There's still 12 minutes to go. Come on. Here's Zinchenko. Clearly, the manager doesn't want to take Havertz off. £65 million player, big game. Come on, Ben White's on the overlap. Here's Ben White. Whips it across. Come on, react. Zinchenko blocked. What a block by Konate. Good header by Magalhaes. Trossard, you didn't even jump, mate. You didn't even jump. Great defending, William Saliba. That's world class, that. That's brilliant. Come on, drive Odegaard. You're going to get clamped. He does well. Saka in the area. Here's Bukayo. Do something. That's dreadful. Pass. Hit it. Rice. Oh, he doesn't make a clean connection. It's Darwin. Look at Declan Rice, mate. You're having a stormer. Saka, come on! Game's there to be won. Havertz, stop slowing the game down. It's too slow. Saka's struggling against Gomez. Gomez is clamping him. It's like he knows him too well. What are these guys doing training, said Snake Eyes. El said Havertz only did good on the first half, take him out. And Arnabi said Arteta will waste Gabby and Saliba in prime with these fullbacks. Need better ones. And Cooper said, Havertz walking around like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Here's Saka up against Gomez. Cuts inside. Needs support. Pass the ball, bro. Don't keep running. You're running out of space. Come on. 10 minutes to go. Here's Trossard. Left-hand side. 2v1. He needs support. Cuts inside. Good ball into Havertz. Needs to be strong. Ah! Referee! Trent gives him a little barge in the back. Zinchenko wins it back. Here's Zinni. Here's Trossard. Here's Trossard. Abel. Here's Havertz. What is that? You are rubbish. What is that, Havertz? That shot is disgusting. The casual nature. Give us a penalty. In the middle of the pitch, you get a free kick for that. The ref ain't going to get... I doubt we'll get a penalty for that. In the middle of the pitch, you get a free kick. That's a barge in the back. He can't get the... Look, he ain't give it. He skipped it. Get that Kai Havertz off the pitch. He's back to the useless Havertz that we saw at Chelsea and that we saw when we first signed. The 12th man said Liverpool has watered the pitch on purpose. Bro, they should have known during the warm-up the pitch is wet. Maybe put the metal studs on. Havertz, man, you just... pathetic performance today. Back to default settings. Could have got a pen. You won't get... That's one of them penalties. At home, with the crowd making a lot of noise, potentially you can get that, but... You don't get that at Anfield. You just don't. Declan Rice, mate, is having a stormer. Saka can't get past Gomez. You can't do him. Come on. Yeah, listen, you ain't going to get that penalty at Anfield. Here's Saka, come on. Go on! Ref! Saka! No, what a chance. He rolls it straight to Alisson. Just got to smash that across the area. I'm not liking this game. It's making me nervous. Oh, no. Ben White's been roasted. Here's Darwin Núñez. Goes past. Don't let him shoot. Havertz. Don't foul. Don't foul. He's going nowhere. Szoboszlai. Great defending, Eddie and Nketiah. Well done. Jesus. 8 minutes to go, people. This is like being on a roller coaster. Szoboszlai. Find Salah. Don't you dare let him shoot. They have got to work hard now, I'm telling you. Szoboszlai whips it in. Gabriel clears it. Snake Eye said, we owe West Ham 30 million. We stole from them. Without Rice, we would be in the mud. I blame Arteta. He was a flop at Chelsea. Havertz has been awful today. Here's Eddie and Nketiah. Can we hit him on the break? Salah. Ref! Well done, Eddie. Well done, Eddie. Yellow card for... Yellow card for Salah. Free kick to Arsenal on the halfway line. High bills for Zinni. Sell him to Spartak, bro. Just play him in midfield or bench him. Left back ain't going to happen, mate. Eddie's done well there. Put in a good challenge and won a free kick. Zinchenko finds Havertz. Great touch. Go on, Trossard. Drive. Drive, lad. Well done, Leandro. Come on! Come on! Arsenal! 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 Corner to the Gunners. Come on! 6 minutes to go. Ah! Come on! Let's win this. Won the point. I don't want no point, Cardo. We're here for 3 points. The sofa, the fridge, and the TV. The bailiffs are here. In swinger. Corner. Trossard to take it. Come on! Let's do this. Saliba, Gabriel, all of them. We need a quality ball, and that is dreadful. What on earth is that? The ball bounced before it even got in the area. Throw into Arsenal. That's a shocking... Them kind of things there just drive me insane. You've just come on. It's a corner, and your corner bounces before it even gets their defender. It was that bad. Absolutely dreadful. Throw into Arsenal in the corner. Someone come and get the ball, bro. Who do you want him to throw it to? Who do you want him to throw it to? Stop running away from him. There you go. Give it him back. What is that, Trossard? Havertz, good turn. Yeah, keep it. What's that? So casual. Yeah, throw into Arsenal. Come on. Come on. This next 10-15 is massive for Arsenal. Absolutely huge. 5 minutes to go. We have not been great, but listen. I don't care. Trossard whips it in the area. Eddie chests it down. Keep the ball. Pass Eddie! That's where Eddie is just poor. Again, you know what Eddie's trying to do there? He's trying to shift it out of his feet and shoot. Because he's always trying to get shots off, which on one hand is good, but you're surrounded by players. Just set it back. Pass. Pass the ball. What is that? Heavy touch. You stand on his foot and the pressure's... Kid's not intelligent enough, man. This bloke is trashard, not Trossard, trashard. Big up L. 4 minutes to go. Would you take a point? I'm just asking. I'm going to stick by my stance. I've turned up for free. I want free. It's winnable. Eddie, please look after the ball. Please look after the ball. It's a free kick. Oh, ref says play on. Got to be stronger. I told you Eddie's hold-up play is not good enough. Here come Liverpool. Darwin Núñez, left-hand side. Whips it into the area. Great tackle, Declan Rice. The guys, look at Odegaard, well done. Play. Don't play like you guys are slowing down for the point. You can win this game. I'm really surprised he hasn't brought Smith Rowe on. Or Nelson. Fourth official and Arteta are having an argument. I don't think he's going to make any more changes. I think he'll stick with this team now. I don't think he trusts Nelson, and I don't think he's a big fan of ESR, from what you've heard. Declan Rice has been man of the match. This second half's been outstanding. Along with Gabriel, because Gabriel was good in the first half, obviously because of the goal as well. David Raya smashes it forward. Konate lets it run out for a throw-in. I really don't get why Havertz is still on the pitch. He's playing the game very slow. He's been quiet. Got to get there. Oh, Saka could get sent off. No, he slipped. Fair play to the ref. Saka's on a yellow. He just clattered Gravenberch. What saves us there is the fact that Gravenberch gets up. Oh, the ref's doing a VAR check. Just stop. Stop cheating. He slips over. Gravenberch gets straight up. There's no need for a VAR check. He slips. He slips, bro. It's no intention in what he did. He wins the ball. He slips over. He makes minimal contact. Stop being stupid. Get on with the game. I'm sick of this. What is the VAR check about? I've seen one replay. Ain't a yellow card. Get on with it. VAR are probably going, oh, mate, studs were up a little bit. There you go. Play on. What's wrong with them? Klopp's asking. Shut up, Klopp. What are you talking about? Oh, ref. He didn't even mean to foul him. He hardly made contact. They were desperate to send him off. Gravenberch finds Havertz. Gives it away. Please. You're too casual. All right, I'll take it if you go past two players. Eddie, that's a foul. Yes. Free kick halfway line. I'm telling you now, 89th minute, I think we'll get one chance. One chance. Because Liverpool are going for it. Liverpool's starting to look a bit tired now as well. I just feel we should have made another one or two substitutions. I think we're tired. You could do with a fresh Reece Nelson and Smith Rowe on that pitch. This has been a hard game. I'm not going to lie. The game's been a tough game. Free kick to Arsenal on the halfway line. Trossard has not really helped us since coming on. Liverpool 1, Arsenal 1. 89 minutes gone. We've only made two changes. And Nketiah and Trossard came on for Martinelli and Jesus. Ball pumped up. Oh, what are you doing there? Good tackle, Ben White. Does well there. What's he given? Zoom out. We want to know what's going on. Free kick how? Free kick to Liverpool in their own half. We haven't played that well in the second half, I'm being honest. We've created very little, but it feels a bit of a missed opportunity. Eddie, don't get sent off. Here's Canate. Good tackle, Eddie. Here we go. I said we'll get one chance drive. Don't slow it down. Trossard, come on. Up against Trent. You've been awful. He's been absolute. It's like he's come on and seen Martinelli having a stinker and said, I believe I can play even worse. Saliba, mate, you're just so good. You're just too good. Why are you so calm? I'm nervous just watching you and you're just strolling around. David Raya smashes it long. You got a challenge. Come on, get the second ball. Odegaard, yes, come on. Yes, come on, here's the break. Eddie, make the run. Make the run, Eddie. Saka, bend this in the top corner. Saka! Oh, corner. Come on! Arsenal! 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 Come on! Saka, if that ever went in, he should have started it a bit further out. 4 minutes added on. We're 1 minute and 15 seconds into that 4 minutes. Corner. The last corner of Trossard was horrendous. Please, one good delivery. If we score now, oh my God, do you know the scenes what are going to go off? Come on, let's do this. Let's will it into the net. Minute and a half into the 5. Trossard, we need a good delivery. It's better. It's in the air. It's cleared. No, it goes out for a throw. Play. Somebody play. Van Dijk won the header. He's so good at winning them headers, man. Can this be Bournemouth part 2? We're slowing down a little bit now. Zinchenko to take the throw in. Trossard's feet. Who wants the ball? Who do you want him to throw it to? Trossard, please. You just look like something's going to go wrong. Declan Rice. Gabby! Don't give the ball away there, lad. Oh. Do you know what? We don't deserve to win this game. I got to be honest. We've been awful second half. We really have. If you ask me now, no, I'm still not going to say it. I'm still not going to say it, but we haven't played well. Especially second half. We've done nowhere near enough to score a goal. Van Dijk plays it forward. Just go home. David Raya. Darwin Núñez presses in. Raya smashes it upfield. Come on. Goes out for a throw-in to Liverpool in their own half. Hey, Snake Eyes, I'm not saying it. I still want the win. What I will say is if we draw this, considering how we've played, I don't think it's bad because we have not played that well, in my opinion. We've done nowhere near enough to break them down in that second half. I think the substitutions should have come earlier and I think we should have made more than 2. Throw into Arsenal just inside our own half. Oh, is it Liverpool throw? Saliba, man of the match. Fair enough. Listen, I said the best 4 players. The 2 centre-backs, the goalkeeper and the defensive midfielder. Saliba's been outstanding. Gakpo, he pocketed him. Along with Gabriel, though. Gabriel played his part. More than played his part. He scored. All right, we have possession. Gabriel looking over the top. Van Dijk wins the header. You got to get the bits. Saka, win it. Be strong. It's a throw-in. The linesman, yeah, that's our ball. Minute and 10 seconds to go. SAF said we look horrible. We want to win. I'm not happy. I just think the frustrating thing for me is I think we could have beat them if we'd stepped it up a little bit. I don't think Liverpool have been that great, but on the same time, we haven't played well. We haven't done enough to win the game. Odegaard, Havertz, Martinelli's, these guys haven't done anything. Free kick to Liverpool with 40 seconds to go, Saliba. Just got man of the match and you're diving in. Here's Salah. 30 seconds left. Good block, Zinchenko. We got to win the ball back. Eddie, work. Eddie, work. You got to run. You've just come on. Good work. Keep working. Run. Force Alisson to do something stupid. Press! Press Havertz! Force him! Just let him pass. 15 seconds to go. Van Dijk. Probably the last chance of the game. Don't just let him cross. 10 seconds to go. Whipped into the box. Zinni. Oh my God, he's done well. He's done well. That should be game over. Unless Raya, the 5 minutes are up. Full-time whistle goes. Arteta looks happy with it. Him and Klopp have a little hug and a smile. Mixed emotion for me. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how to feel. Listen, they haven't ruined Christmas. You get a point at Anfield, it's all right. It's all right. I just feel we could have pushed on a little bit more and beat them. 50-50 in possession, by the way. Liverpool 3 shots on target, 6 off target. Arsenal 2 shots on target, 6 off target. 5 corners to Arsenal, 4 to Liverpool. Top of the Premier League at Christmas. I think Arteta will be very positive in the press conference. We know how hard it is to beat Liverpool at Anfield. I think that, I'm going to be honest, I think you have to split our team into 2 separate halves. I think you've got to look at Raya, Saliba, Gabriel, Declan Rice. Those 4 defensively were superb. They were brilliant. Raya was good today, took his crosses. Gabriel and Saliba, brilliant. They wouldn't have conceded a goal today if it wasn't for the guy at left back. Zinni was awful. Ben White, I felt faded. He was okay. The reason we haven't beaten Liverpool today is because Saka didn't do enough. Martinelli was awful. Jesus worked hard, but the end product wasn't really there. Havertz was non-existent. Odegaard didn't do enough. If your front 5 go to Anfield and don't turn up, you're not going to win the game. So I'm going to be honest. Because of what I saw of Liverpool there, I'm a little bit disappointed because I think it's a little bit of an opportunity missed. I think you can see why we need another striker. You need a plan B, a big guy that can hold the ball up and go and cause problems. And I think you can see why we need a Thomas Partey back, why we need a Timber at fullback, and things like that. But listen, in the end, I think it's a better point for us than them. We was away from home. The impetus was on them to beat us. They were pretty average against Man United last week. They drew the game against them and they've drawn to us. If you can beat them at the Emirates, I remember Mourinho always used to say, in the big games, try and get 4 points. You can see Klopp hugging Declan Rice there. He knows what a player he is, by the way. So, listen, I think as Arsenal fans, we should be more positive about it than Liverpool. We've drawn today with no Timber, with no Partey, with no Tomiyasu. You know, I think we can go up a level, but I think a little bit of an opportunity missed. I think Liverpool could have got picked off. But it is what it is. How do you guys see it? Is that 2 points dropped or is it a point gained? I just look at Liverpool today and I think they don't look great. They don't look great to me. Gakpo played up front, didn't do much, got dragged. Darwin came on, didn't do much. Diaz was poor. Salah, outside of the goal, didn't really do anything. Szoboszlai's shooting was off. Curtis Jones didn't do anything. So you look at Liverpool, their front 5 didn't do much apart from the goal where Salah just deals with Zinni. Listen, I don't think we played that well going forward. I think if we'd have played better in attack, we'd have won the game. That's what I'm saying. I think there were opportunities where the final ball wasn't quite there, the decision wasn't there. Arteta will be extremely positive. I can see by the smile on his face. He's going to say, you know, to come here and get a point, it's difficult, it's such a hard place to go. I think it's a better result for Arsenal than Liverpool because we're away, we've got players missing, and we didn't play that well going forward. William Saliba and Gabriel, I want to make sure I talk about both of them. It's so easy to big up Saliba and overlook Gabriel because Saliba's the modern day centre-back. And we sometimes ignore Gabriel. Gabriel scored the only goal today. Gabriel was an absolute beast today, by the way. Saliba was outstanding today. They were both magnificent. David Raya deserves credit. I said the less we talk about David Raya, the better he's performing. And he was quality today. Declan Rice, mate, genuinely, he gets better every time I watch him. Honestly, he gets better every time I watch him. He is up there as one of the best defensive midfielders around at the moment. He's unbelievable. He just mops up. He was on a yellow card. I thought, it's going to be nerve-wracking. Disappointed with Trossard. comes off the bench, doesn't improve the game at all. You know, we were celebrating him, saying he should be in the team. He's been inconsistent. Thought Havertz was quiet today, wasn't involved enough. Odegaard was mediocre in my opinion. But listen, we'll take the point. They haven't ruined Christmas and we're top of the league. I think if you want to make that next step, you want to win the Premier League, you've got to try and turn that into a victory. I think that's the next hurdle. It is a good point. You go to Liverpool, don't play that well and get a point. I actually think it is a good point. But what I'm saying is to go that next step, I think you've got to go there and go, actually, Liverpool didn't play that well. They didn't do that much. They didn't create that much. They just spammed crosses in the box. If we'd have had a little bit more quality in attack, I think we could have beat them. If we had a little bit more quality off the bench, maybe we could have beat them. So, a lot to learn. Get the players back from injury. You've got to go into the transfer market. If I was Mikel Arteta, I'd be ringing up Stan and I'd say, listen, bro, I think I can win the league if you give me 100 million in January. I think I can win the Premier League. If I've got 20, 30 million, it's not going to be enough. It's not. I need two top quality players to come through the door. But we'll see. Let me go through these super chats. Sam said, Big C, what did Eddie offer when he came on? He runs around. Not much else. Sam had said the pitch was too wet, slippery Liverpool play. Surely, bro, you warm up on a pitch for 30 minutes, an hour before the game. Once you can see they've watered the pitch, you wear boots with metal studs that have more grip. I didn't see Liverpool players slipping that much. Our players couldn't stand up. Were they playing in flip-flops? SC Gunnar, I can't recall how he's timber defensively. From what I saw in pre-season, he looked like a beast. You know, I don't know. I haven't seen enough of him in the Prem. He just looked quick, aggressive. Remember how well he played against Man City in the Community Shield? Big up SC. Sam has said, we got away with one there. Trent missed a sitter. You're right. Listen, you look back on that game. I think Odegaard's a stonewall penalty. I'm not going to deny it. Slip or no slip, it's a good save. You know, stonewall pen. Trent misses an absolute sitter from 10 yards out. We probably did get away with one there. So in the end, it's probably a good point. Dylan said, this game maybe shows how good both teams are. Do you know, for me, the winner of that game today? The winner of that game today is Manchester City. Because if I'm Pep, I'm looking at that game going, are these two really good enough to win it? Man City have had one of their worst runs under Pep. They're 5 points. 5 points off. 6 points now. 6 points off with a game in hand. Win the game in hand, 3 points. I think Pep would sit there and go, you know what? If De Bruyne comes back, gets fit, they kick into gear. Have any of those two teams got the quality to stop Man City? We know what Man City do in the second half of the season. We know what happens. They go crazy. Haaland starts going wild, scoring hat-tricks. De Bruyne, we've got to go into the market. We've got to go into the market, in my opinion. Josh said, we take care of the lesser teams, we have a chance. We've got to affect some of these teams away from home. We haven't beaten any of the top 10 away from home this season in the Prem. Young Gunner said 2 seasons ago we would have lost this. Decent point. I agree. We didn't play that well. A point's all right. Tyson said, take a point with 3 of our main players out. Big up Tyson. Snake Eyes said, Xmas present for your son. Big up the community. Big up to you, Snake Eyes, bro. Appreciate that. Law said, Salah would have dived if he was in like Saka. He'd have probably got a penalty for it as well. Zamir, thank you as well, said there was one chance that need to pass, but Kai Havertz took an awful shot. It was so casual. And Latte said, imagine if Mustafi and Socrates... Bro, we'd have lost 4-0. Those two, Kolasinac, all them, man. It's crazy that them man ever played. Lee said, big up Big C, it's a red Christmas in North London. It's a red Christmas in North London. We're going to do a couple of things before I round up. First of all, who's your man of the match? Only 4 names for me. There's no debate. There's only 4 names. Goalkeeper, I thought it did well. Some people saying the goal... I think that's a bit hard. I think it's a great finish. I think he's surprised by the finish. I have to admit, when I first saw it, I thought, you're getting done at your near post. But who was your man of the match today? 4 players: Rice, Saliba, Gabriel, Raya. I thought Rice in the second half was absolutely outstanding, like the best player on the pitch. I thought he was just unbelievable how good he played. Gabriel, he scored a goal and was solid next to Saliba. There was a couple times Saliba got the ball under pressure and just turned out, and you're like, how are you making it look that easy at Anfield, just turning away? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy how good he was playing. I'm going to be honest. Declan Rice and peas for me. Declan Rice. I look at Declan Rice and I think, come to Arsenal from West Ham. You've been, for me, the most consistent player. Chelsea away, tough game. You score. You go to Liverpool today. I think he was the best player on the pitch. Second half, I thought he was absolutely unbelievable. There ain't a blade of grass that he didn't cover today. I thought Saliba was doing that Rolls Royce thing, just taking it off Gakpo, turning out under pressure. There you go. Don't even break a sweat. He's just Saliba's going to follow in the footsteps of Van Dijk. Van Dijk he's been the man. But Saliba is the heir to the throne in time, getting the French team, playing the Euros, hopefully win trophies at Arsenal. He's the one. I think we've got the best young centre-back in world football in William Saliba. I think he will be the best. He needs to play at them levels, but he's unbelievable. And Gabriel is just fantastic. I think Rice has been our best player this season. I really do. Get voting on that. Who's your man of the match? This is a good question. James said, what do we do with Zinchenko? It's quite simple. You bench him or play him centre mid. The thing with Zinchenko, if you're at home against Sheffield United, against Burnley, against Luton, against Bournemouth, 65-70% possession, no problem. Dominate the ball, step into midfield, bit of extra time, pick out passes, good player, no problem. You're playing against Salah or a player of that quality. You play Real Madrid and you're playing against Vinicius and Rodrigo. He can't play that game. He can't. He can't defend well enough, and he doesn't look like he wants to defend. So, but what option have you got? Do you play Kivior? Kivior played against Luton. He was horrible. He's not a natural left back. So what do you do? Cedric? Who do you play there? That's my question. What do you do there? Don, you're right. And listen, I always say I won't fanboy anybody on this channel. You guys know I'm a massive, massive fan of Gabriel Martinelli. Massive. I think he's brilliant. I think he's been quietly underwhelming for most of this season. Not all of this season, but at least some of this season. And today, he was horrible. Today, he looked like the Martinelli when he first burst through at Arsenal. We thought, oh, he's lively, but he's got no end product. The problem for me is you've been at the club, what, 3-4 years now? Where's the development? Where's the game understanding? You've got Mikel Arteta, who's worked with Pep, who's worked with Wenger, and he's coaching you, and you're playing week after week. How are you playing with your head down, looking at the floor, having 3, 4, 5 touches until you lose it? It's crazy. We don't give up on him. Because what's the alternative? Trossard. Trossard's 29. And you see how Trossard's playing. He's looked drunk for the last 2 weeks. But Martinelli, bro, you scored 15 goals in the Prem last year. You got assists. You're in the Brazil squad. You're supposed to get better and better and better. I'm concerned about our attack. Because Gabriel Jesus, he has good moments. He works hard. He plays a nice pass. Great link-up play. Lacks goal threat. Gabriel Jesus, 3 Premier League goals this season. 3 Premier League goals. I know he's had a bit of an injury, so he hasn't played every week. Gabriel Martinelli, 2 Premier League goals. He's going to struggle to get 15, what he got last season. You know, so you look and go, well, we're getting better as a team, so why is he going backwards? And you don't have competition for him because Trossard at the moment is not performing. So I felt Martinelli kicked into gear from about February last year. And it was no coincidence Trossard was signed in January. And it put that pressure on him. Saka's in a spell where I watch him and I think, you're not playing that well but you get numbers. You'll get a goal, you'll get an assist. But Saka was playing better last season as well, and you ask yourself why. Why was he playing better last season when we're a better team? You would argue a better team this season. I don't know. I don't know. I think teams respect him more. They double up on him. I don't think Ben White overlaps him as much. And he's got to go up another level. He's got to say, okay, I need to get more skillful. I need to be more unpredictable. But listen, these are things the manager's got to work on. We've got to go into the market as well. And continue. Build from a position of strength. Lee said Saliba man of the match. Fair enough. Listen, anyone you pick, I'm happy with. Saliba, Gabriel, Rice were probably the standout three. I put Raya in there because I thought he did pretty well. Zamir said, when it comes to defending, I think Kolasinac is better than Zinni. I think he is. I'm not even joking, because at least Kolasinac wanted to defend. He just couldn't defend. Although he defended Mesut Ozil pretty well when that guy tried to rob him. But Zinchenko, mate, and defending, don't put them two words together. Simon said, half the problem was we had a forward out of position. No one pressed Trent, giving him all the time to pick out Salah. Can't give him so much time. 100%. Trent was not under enough pressure today, which is why he caused problems. David said, how did Edu win an award? Our bench equals championship. I mean, you look at that bench. Ramsdale. I mean, Nelson hasn't pulled up trees yet. Trossard's a decent squad player, but he's played like he's been in Ibiza for a week. Jorginho, no. And Ketia, no. Smith Rowe, I like him, but obviously injuries. And the manager don't trust him because he should have come on today. So really, what have you got on the bench? You haven't got enough. Club have got to back him in January. Jacob said, Merry Christmas to you and the family. Curtis, elite commentary as always. Keep up the great work. Come on, you Gunners, and big up the C-Unit community. Big up yourself, bro. Big up everyone locked in. 4,000 of you. Latte, at this moment, Walcott is better than Martinelli. You ain't lying there, bro. You're not lying. And I told you how frustrating Walcott was to watch being inside the stadium. You guys would have seen it on TV or inside the stadium. But at least he bagged. Walcott was a regular goal scorer. And Law said our attackers don't gamble on crosses. We need a striker. We need a striker in January. Make no mistake about it. I agree. We need the versatile defender in case Ben White gets injured while we don't have Timber and Tomiyasu. I agree. We need a midfielder while Partey's out, Declan Rice. But the striker, I'm just not sure we can wait until the summer. Even if you pull Osimhen out the bag in the summer, I'm just not sure I think that's too late. I think that's too late. I look at that Liverpool team today and I think they're not that good. And Man City have not been as good this season. I just think City and Liverpool will probably spend more money in the summer and it'll be harder next year. You got to go for it this year. But listen, in the end, we rode our luck and we got the point. Tom, Arsenal got a result at Anfield with no injuries. Well, are you saying that's the last time when we won with no injuries? Or you mean we got out of there with no injuries today? Listen. Our next game is West Ham at home on the 28th, so we got 5 days. Havertz is suspended for that game, so he's going to have to change the dynamics of the midfield. I didn't think Havertz was particularly good today. It reminded me of that first 15, 20 games where he looked like he was going through the motions. So we'll have to change. MyXL.com, MyXLOnline.com, thank you for your kind donation, bro. He said, we are top of the league, so why are you sad? Listen. Honestly, I'm not sad. I'm happy. I appreciate your super chat. Big up yourself, bro. I'm always looking at what we can improve on. And that is a good point in the end when you look at the dynamics of the game. We didn't play that well. Trent should have scored. I think Odegaard's is a penalty. But part of me just looks at it and thinks, Liverpool weren't that good. I think we could have beat them. Our front five didn't really perform today. If 2 or 3 of them have a better game, I think we could have punished them and won the game. If we beat Liverpool today, I would have sat there and gone, do you know what? I think we can probably win this. I'm still not confident we can win the league unless we strengthen and get the big boys back who are injured. Let's look at the league, though. We are top of the league, so we are top of the league. It's good to be top at Christmas, of course. We'd have all taken this position at the start of the season. Arsenal Top of the league. Has that actually updated? I don't think that's updated. It hasn't updated. Forgive me. Right, there we go. There we go. It was saying we were level on points with Villa. We're not. We're a point above. I mean, look how tight it is at the top of the league, people. Arsenal, top, 40 points. Liverpool and Villa both on 39. Tottenham on 36. They won today. And Man City on 34. We play West Ham, who are 6th on the 28th. So it is difficult. It's not easy, but we need to go and win games now. Listen, people, top of the league. We'd have all took it at the start of the season. Let's end the poll. Who was your man of the match today? 50% say Declan Bomber Clark Rice. 29% Saliba. 19% Gabriel Magalhaes. And 1% for David Raya. No cookies accepted on that table. If your team ain't in the top 10, you know, we won't be able to see you, unfortunately. Listen, people. I want to say a big thank you to the community, everyone who's tuned in. I'll probably go live tomorrow, actually, and do the roundup show. It's Christmas Eve. I'll go live tomorrow. We'll do the roundup show, player ratings, press conference reaction, and all that. But if I don't see any of you before Christmas, have a great Christmas. Thank you for all your support on the channel. Big up for all the super chats, all the memberships gifted today. And hopefully I'll see most of you tomorrow. Let me just read out these last two. Million said back three with Rice, Zinni and Ben White as a double pivot. Back three with Rice, Zinni and White as a 2 pivot. Oh, so you'd play a couple of them in front, maybe Rice and Zinni in midfield. And HCW said a draw at Anfield isn't bad. I'd love a win, but we definitely move. It's a better result for us than them. And what kind of name is that? But yeah, what's going on here? Merry Christmas to the whole community. And Big C, thanks for making all the games better this past year with your watch-alongs. Big up to you. You guys make it easier. I feel like I'm just chilling in the front room with the community, you know. SC said, don't need to read, just donating again. I've watched every game with you in the community over 2 years. Game day would not be the same without you. Hey, big up yourselves. Big up to each and every one of you. Do you want to give us the final word, Cruz, you know, before tomorrow? 1-1 at Anfield. It's not bad. Most teams go to Anfield and get beat. We're top of the league at Christmas. Duck down a bit. They need the Bellingham trim in there as well. What do we need in January if we're going to win the league?
We need Toney. And I think we might need a defender.
Need a defender as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Zinchenko upgrade.
Zinchenko upgrade at left back. You think we can win the league?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we can.
Big up yourself.
We just have to shut down City.
Shut down City, innit? Yeah, we got to get them, beat them at their ground.
Mm-hmm.
Couple signings and we're cooking.
Yeah.
Big up yourself, bro.
Yes, sir.
Let's keep going. Listen, people, big up for tuning in. I'm out of here. I'll see you all tomorrow if you can make it. If not, have a great Christmas. And we're top of the league at Christmas. Buy some players, Cronky. We can win it. Take care, everyone. Bless.